years ago, I was extremely sexually inexperienced and sheltered. Being severely terrified of leading someone on or sexual assault, I thought I could trust Destiny, who I had multiple long conversations with regarding consent and boundaries. So you can imagine my surprise when I discovered he distributed pornographic content of me without my consent. Yes, you read that right. Stephen Kenneth Bonnell II sent pornographic content of me to a random 19-year-old e-girl Discord kitten whom he had never met before, and then she published it to the whole world. Rest assured, despite never having met her, he at least spoke to her plenty of times on the phone. What is this link? Let's click on it. Let's see what this is. Oh, this is a Discord message from him. There shouldn't be. No, I'm so sorry. There's literally zero excuse. I've had phone convos and stuff with this person. They were fairly close to me. It's worthless to say it at this point, but I'm super sorry. There's literally no excuse. I won't say or confirm anything about them. If there's any particular action or thing I can do, just let me know. This is after the fact that, the stuff was released, and I guess she talked to Destiny directly. Of course, this is what he says happened. I think it is just as likely that he used her as a proxy to widely distribute this material while claiming deniability. I do not understand why Destiny would knowingly and willingly put me in a position where I would receive nonstop sexual abuse and harassment. If we believe him, he was trying to impress a barely legal teenager using my body and my privacy. The betrayal, coupled with hundreds of messages I've received filled with sexual harassment and abuse, have left me feeling hopeless and devoid of almost all happiness. The only thing that has kept me going is the hope that I can bring this man to justice and have him face legal consequences for his actions. For the past month, I have been speaking to lawyers about my situation and what to do, and have decided this is the best course of action. I will be suing him for violating U.S. Code 15 U.S.C. civil action relating to disclosure of intimate images and for publication of private facts in Florida. I'll be seeking emotional and punitive damages for his actions. I've been told that a court case like this could potentially cost over tens of thousands of dollars. I am terrified. I mean, this guy talks about potentially suing Hassan. Couldn't be a Destiny story without it somehow getting back to me, of course. As if for fun. And Hassan actually has the resources to defend himself. I cannot imagine what he might try to do to me in the process. What is this?
It's really interesting that Destiny also said he was an out and about Nazi, because it didn't seem like he had any issues basically platforming Sam Hyde when Sam Hyde was talking about how he wanted to murder me.
Oh my God, shut the f up. You're such a baby, dude. I didn't actually know back then if Sam Hyde was like a full-on Nazi or not. I didn't know 100%. There was still like a little bit of doubt in my mind. I wasn't sure.
Wait, hold on. If I recall, wow, look at that. The first thing that comes up, I have to fight Hassan Piker, Sam Hyde clarifies. No, I'm pretty sure you knew. I'm pretty sure you did know. He plays a clip where he says the exact thing you said.
But then when I started watching some of his, his serious podcast stuff, I was like, oh, this guy is like a super Nazi. This is in 2022. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was kind of leaning towards maybe him being a Nazi, but I didn't think, I didn't know at this point. I didn't really 100% think he was.
You had this shit ready? No, it's in this. No, this is ironically something that he posted saying that he's going to sue me for the memes, I guess.
It's funny because you can tell actually that I don't know that he's a Nazi because I don't really, I don't challenge him on like any Nazi tier stuff. I don't know if I even ask about it. Did I ask about the
I would kill Hassan is literally one of the fucking... Bro, wait, it's a chapter title.
Stuff. This was before the boxing match.
You got anyone you want to...
This was in August 27th.
Destiny, this was before he recorded the Candyman persona, said, Hassan Piker, I'm going to kill you, and talk about creator clash at the start of the interview.
And I chatted with him. Oh, I chatted with him before this. Oh, so this was even before the Hassan shit.
Yeah, except you just scrolled over the pedophile Nazi literally talking to you and saying that he wanted to fucking kill me. And let's see how he plays it, because I'm sure he plays it, right? Like he's got to play it, right? I don't know why he's talking about bad empanada. Oh, here it is. Hold on. Where is it? Is this it?
Hassan?
I have to fight Hassan Piker. You know who that is?
Why do you hate Hassan so much? Jesus. So Hassan boxing match. You've got another match. Is there like a dream collaboration you have? Is there like somebody, like obviously aside from your favorite character, iDubbbz, is there somebody that you like really want to do something with if you have the opportunity to?
Yeah, I have to fight Hassan Piker. You know who that is?
That's my arch nemesis. You have no idea.
Okay.
I created Hassan 2 years ago on Twitch, but yeah. All jokes aside, I know that you guys are not going to take me seriously when I say this stuff because it's like better
fuel drama or whatever. But when I joined Twitch for the first time, I had a very specific goal in mind.
Oh, back in August, he's put in effort and he sources things.
Fight Hassan Piker. You know who that is?
That's my arch nemesis. You have no idea.
Okay.
I created Hassan 2 years ago on Twitch, but yeah.
All jokes aside, I know that you guys are not going to take me seriously when I say this stuff because it's like better to fuel drama or whatever. But when I joined Twitch for the first time, I had a very specific goal in mind. And that goal has come to fruition largely because of Destiny, because of the help that he's given me. And also on top of Destiny, helping me personally, Destiny himself.
By the way, this is not something that I don't admit and did routinely admit until Destiny became so fucking embarrassing that it was embarrassing to openly relitigate this. Why is he using a clip of this after, I believe this was after we had stopped being friends, where I was in the process of admitting still, like, yeah, no, I did collaborate. I went on Chapo Trap House and defended Destiny in like 2018 or 2019 or something. It's so strange that they've created this like alternative reality so much over there on the Destiny community that they literally operate off of proof that undermines the original argument that they make, that like I say Destiny never I never collaborated with Destiny or anything like that. No, it was just like, it's weird that he thinks that I owe him permanently. You know what I mean?
Already doing exactly what I wanted to do. So when people like David Pacman decide to come on Twitch, or people like Kyle Kalinske decide to come on Twitch, this is an incredible thing. I love this. The alt-right have an absolute hold, a stranglehold on
2 years on Twitch, but yeah.
You created him. I have to kill him.
Well, if you're trying to fundraise for that, I would absolutely help you. He's been training. Did you see his Twitter videos? He's taking.
I've seen his.
Oh, because he thinks that kill him here, I'm fundraising to assassinate Hassan Piker. For again, when he's talking about.
Wait, but I didn't even say that. I didn't even realize he was saying that he was going to fundraise to kill me. No, if I've ever talked about like fundraising to kill me, it's probably one of the recent incidents, whether Destiny had said, I hope he kills himself one day, or, oh, it's because the article where you said I paved the way. Oh, that's the, oh my God, it's the fucking, was it Complex article or whatever? I don't even remember what I exactly said. Now what's really interesting is, okay, what's really interesting about this process here is that I don't know if we could find it, because I know that they deleted that Reddit thread down the line, but maybe with the Wayback Machine or something, I could possibly find it. That clip of him talking to Sam Hyde was brigaded. It was posted, as always, Destiny's clips against me get posted on LSF, and was brigaded, and it went to r/all, okay? It went all the way to the top of Reddit. It went to the front page of Reddit, where, you know, it seemed like people, Nazis specifically, were celebrating Destiny, talking about Sam Hyde killing me, you know? A very strange time. And I remember at the time, even the comments were like, what are we doing? Do we hate Hassan that much that we're, you know, celebrating a fucking Nazi pedophile? Interesting stuff. Anyway, why did we take this sidestep? Okay, why did we take this side journey? Because apparently Destiny voluntarily brought this up. And it was featured in Pixie's Substack post talking about how Destiny wants to potentially sue me. You may not remember what you said, but Epsteiny, Diddy, Sex Pestiny, Diddy G remembers what you said. He remembers it every day of his life. Yeah, but they also don't remember the actual things that I say, but instead remember like whatever was clipped out of context and massaged as the new truth in the sex cult that he operates. Anyway, I cannot imagine what he might try to do with to me in this process. Sometimes I wonder if he does this as an intimidation tactic. Yes, he does. I wonder if he purposely is trying to put fear into my heart when he casually talks about throwing money into a lawsuit with a multimillionaire who can fight back, as if it's an indirect flaunt warning over his capability of outspending me in whatever legal case I throw at him. At the request of my friends, I have been encouraged to link my Give, Send, Go regarding this case here in hopes that we can raise enough for me to legally succeed. It's a givesendgo.com/sue Destiny. Themasius found the mod. He can't post it. Can we give Themasius permission to post the link? Mods, are you in here? He doesn't approve to people like Pixie, who doesn't have the resource to fight back and hates it, that he can't do it because he can't do it to Hassan. I mean, I don't know how he would try and sue me over this. Like, that would be so fucking stupid. Not only is it stupid because I found it, but I can't post it. Automod. Okay, try it again. Oh, he is trying. Can you
Just send it to Fizz, Demasius. Oh yeah, this is another instance where Destiny talked about killing me.
God, he's so cringe. He's like such a cringe loser. I would pay we'd raise $1 million to send this dude to go fight in Yemen, and then all of us would volunteer for the Navy. Holy shit, he's such a cringe.
Dude, you should tell him that. Aw. After it didn't get to RL. I was wrong. It got to 4.2K upvotes on LSF. It got archived and the post was deleted by the person who originally posted it. Damn. Maybe we can look back at the Wayback Machine now that we have the link from the time frame that it was posted to see who the user was that posted it. This is how they do all the time, by the way. They will post numerous posts to the LSF subreddit, and then if it actually doesn't favor Destiny, they'll delete it. One of the posts at the same time frame did go to r/all. That's why I'm saying it, but I don't think it was this one. Not only that, but also, if you guys recall, during the supposed adpocalypse where Destiny and Dan Saltman collaborated with ADL and numerous other pro-Israel organizations to try to get me banned, and including Richie Torres sent him like a bunch of clips from a website called hamasabi.com leading up to the election because they just simply wanted to get an own on me and get me banned off of Twitch. A smear campaign that Ethan Klein also jumped on board with very willingly and voluntarily, including but not limited to happily using some of the clips titled Hamasabi, my former podcast co-host, by the way. Okay. When they were doing this mass brigading campaign, as they were sending botted emails out to every single advertiser on Twitch with the hopes that they could pressure Twitch to ban me before the election, not because they supposedly care about anti-Semitism. These guys say anti-Semitic shit all the time, but because they wanted to punish me because they think that I'm the one who is responsible for Destiny getting banned, and not this kind of behavior, okay? Due to, I suspect, a lot of the gaslighting that Destiny is engaged in over and over again in his own community, where he's cultivated this fan base that just simply does not know what the fuck is going on in the world, whether it be the world events that Destiny tackles from an incredibly biased perspective, like, you know, being pro-Israel, or things that pertain to my life that he clips out of context and will routinely lie about. So what the fuck are these comments? Does LSF hate us on so bad they're defending a dude that Destiny himself called a Nazi? Wait a minute. Destiny talks about Sam Hyde being a Nazi.
You're watching Destiny, okay?
Wait.
Okay? This isn't Hassan or Vosh or whatever. So when I say Nazi, okay, I don't use that word lightly. Fuck.
Why is every video about any number of different things actually involve me somehow? Interesting. Notice how this man still had the audacity to claim. Notice how this man still had the audacity to claim that I was actually constantly talking about him when we revealed that not even we, someone randomly revealed that Destiny's Discord had brought my name up like 90,000 times, as opposed to my Discord had the name Destiny mentioned, I believe, 5,000 times, and it was mostly the video game. So that's interesting. Destiny talks about Sam Hyde and says he's a Nazi. Is this before or after he collaborated with Sam Hyde?
The worst fuck up stories of like artistic history, because like
it was created by Pensive Goat, who posted 17 minutes ago on the YouTube drama post. The Sam Hyde clip was made by Pensive Goat. Let's take a look. I wonder if he's still a Destiny fan after all this, or maybe he's no longer a Destiny fan. I don't know. I'm not, let's see. How do I find the username? It's the same guy who made the fake post about Mike being anti-Semitic. Oh, wow. Why does Destiny have so many people who do like free PR and smear campaigns for all of his enemies, and free PR for him? I will never know. I truly don't understand it. The second clip you linked of Dan Saltman saying that everyone sent videos around was from a few weeks ago when the lack of consent was questioned but not confirmed. It wasn't from after Bixie made her statement. They're still doing PR. That same guy that posted that years ago, the Sam Hyde clip years ago, is still at it, still doing PR for Destiny. That's crazy. 20 minutes ago, he's still in the trenches, in the drama trenches. This man has nonstop done PR for Destiny for 4 fucking years at least. That's insane, man. And there are a lot of people like this, just so you understand. It sounds psychotic. It sounds psychotic where you're like, how can you lose your own personhood to this degree where you are a loyal soldier of a man online? There are hundreds of people that do this shit for him. Hundreds. Okay? Hundreds. They got a post of me being quiet for 30 seconds as evidence of me being anti-Semitic. Yeah, they do stuff like that all the time. No, he's just being a nerd and clarifying. It looks like a few posts down, he's posting about Melina confirming that they were posted non-consensually. What is this? 150 plus? When the question gets asked how and why people take the time to pour through hours of footage to find this to find shit to clip, there's an answer for it.
It's coming. I'm working on it. That's kind of what I have like a whole Discord for like the clippers and stuff. I just need a night that I have where I'm not doing anything or working on anything where I can just like sit down and write this out. But I'm working on that. It's in the pipeline.
Taliban Clips Discord has become the omni-liberal brain room. While the election results of the night were coming in, I had a choice, as all of us had, and I chose memeing. I posted on Twitter the solution was obvious. Obviously joking, trolling, expressing frustration, but it somehow resonated with a lot of you, so I just kept going with it. The omni-liberal media campaign had taken off, and I was getting tons of positive feedback. This reminded me that we have a dormant Discord August set up back in June, where we try to activate an army of Clippers. The Taliban Clips Discord was active in the first month or so, but the hype died down. The new team of Clippers are still posting their daily content. We just stopped using Discord for that. We follow each other on Twitter, and I get to amplify all of them with the Gnome's Twitter account, which has been a great help at combating the narrative around Steven. Now I was wondering, I have all these people who are interested in the omni-liberal media message. Maybe I should gather these like-minded people in one spot, and that's how the idea arose around the repurpose of the Taliban Clips Discord. There are already tons of resources there, which we would otherwise lose. I was involved in the January 6th documentary research group and started adding the Clippers to them. Along with the Dan's War with Twitch people, that one was the brigading campaign against me and Twitch in general, which was exposed by Bloomberg's very own reporting, Cecilia Anastasio, which they then deleted everything because of that. So if you go to the Destiny subreddit now, mentions of me are almost completely gone, when at a time for years, for the past like 6 years, they would nonstop post about me on there, more so than they posted about Destiny genuinely. And they had to delete all of that because they realized that their subreddit that Destiny weaponizes like this on a regular basis, and their Discord server was so actively and so openly brigading that they were actually going to get into trouble by Discord and Reddit. They deleted all of it. All of it is on the Wayback Machine if you want to go, compile it, or if you want to search all of the insanity there. But they just straight up deleted everything when they realized that journalists were snooping around about their brigading operations, which they so openly would talk about, like so openly. Anyway, I can't believe that there are still Destiny fans in here. He kind of made you, though. Why you so ungrateful he brought you in? No. Why not just talk it out, bro? He was your friend at one point. Dude, I don't know if you understand. We're having a conversation about this dude serially making sex tapes of the people he sometimes consensually and sometimes non-consensually records, and is unconsensually sending to other people that he wants to fuck. And you're like, why don't you become friends with that guy again? I don't know, because he's fucking gross. Yeah, what am I going to talk to him about? Fucking, should I tell him not to do like awful, indecent, freak-like shit? Is that what you want me to have a conversation with him about? Just hug it out, bro. Is that the new talking point that Destiny fans have now? Like, they've just dropped everything else, so now they're just saying, come on, just talk it out. If you're in here and still a fan, you should, and still have a certain opinion of me, because there's a lot of people who hate watch me. I'm sure they're hate watching me right now, because Destiny also uses DGG as an offline hate raid structure. They have my stream up and they're routinely talking shit. And then they also love making sock accounts and coming in here and also chirping and then clipping the videos out of context and posting it on subreddits. And they've been doing this for 5 to 6 years at this point. It's fucking insane. That's the part I don't really talk about all that much. this is the part that I think is infinitely more important. The clip for when Destiny talks about Sam Hyde being a Nazi and an alt-writer is from January 14th, 2022. Destiny made that collab video with Sam Hyde on June 19th, 2022. And now Destiny is claiming he didn't know Sam Hyde was a Nazi back then when he collabed with him. Clear evidence that he's lying now. Yeah, just like there was clear evidence that he, one, openly stated that NFTs were a fucking grift and you were stupid for buying an NFT, and then a week later got an NFT sponsorship and farmed his fucking fan base. And that's what's so crazy about it, because like there's so much hypocrisy in this community that supposedly loves hypocrisy baiting, and yet they just can't comprehend that they're being gaslit over and over and over again. It wasn't a week, it was 2 or 3 days. Oh my God, that's amazing.
How did he get exposed as a Nazi? I don't remember how he got exposed as a Nazi, okay? Now, you're watching Destiny, okay?
For the record, the only reason why I'm bringing this shit up is because I was weirdly mentioned in Pixie's fucking call out post, because apparently Destiny still to this day goes around talking about potentially suing me for saying correct things. Just so you understand, if you wanna weave back into the fucking main conversation here, you know, I'm covering this letter, the Substack that Pixie wrote about being victimized by Destiny, and even in that, I randomly get brought up. And yes, the irony, of course, is that the link on that Substack where Destiny talks about potentially suing me, Destiny actively now lies. Destiny actively lies to his audience about the dumbest shit too. And people straight up believe it. A great example of this is Destiny 1 collaborating with Sam Hyde with the full knowledge that he was a fucking neo-Nazi when Sam Hyde talked about how he wanted to kill me, okay? And then turning around and saying, oh, I didn't know he was a neo-Nazi. Why would he, you know, why would Hassan even say that I knew that he was a neo-Nazi? Well, it turns out he did. Here's a video from before he collaborated with Sam Hyde, 6 months prior.
This isn't Hassan or Vosh or whatever. So when I say Nazi, okay, I don't use that word lightly, all right? And when I first heard that, like, oh, he's an alt-writer Nazi, like usually when I hear that from people, my first thing is like, I'm sure he is. Okay, he's probably like a conservative or whatever, right? But I remember we listened on stream to like, is it like 6 years ago? To a phone call that he had with like a journalist reporter or whatever. And he's literally on the phone. He's like, I know like the Jews are like destroying my program, or Jewish people don't want this or whatever from the Turner or whatever. It's like, what?
This is in January 14th, 2022. The Sam Hyde conversation came 6 months after that video. I guess he must have forgotten that Sam Hyde was a Nazi in that time frame. Or maybe, just maybe, he knew he was a fucking Nazi and didn't give a shit. Just like when he knew Nick Fuentes was a Nazi and didn't give a shit, because he wanted to collaborate with Nick Fuentes. Just like when he openly talked about platforming Nick Fuentes and giving Nick Fuentes' career a lifeline, just like when he collaborated with another white nationalist, Lauren Southern. Now, of course, with Lauren Southern, I believe he also wanted to have sex with Lauren Southern. Not sure if he wanted to have sex with Nick Fuentes. Look, the guy's still doing it. The guy's still doing it. Now he's moved on to, why even talk about them then? Bro, it's not working, man. It's not working. It's not working. You're not. It's not gonna work, man. It's been confirmed him and Lauren had an affair. Their DMs have been leaked. Okay, yeah. 1 week old sock account coming in from, 1 week old sock account coming in from another Orbiter community to try to desperately fucking be like, hey, can you just like stop covering this, please? Actually, you guys should kiss and make up. I don't really understand any of this. Hate watching, clip farming, smear campaigns based on lies. I don't even have that much to do in my life. I barely have time to watch you for a bit every day. I don't get where they get all this time. I think it's because these guys, I think that these guys really fall for it, okay? That's the best possible, most charitable way that I can that I can approach it, right? Where they think like, this guy is a dweebish loser just like me, but he gets to like have sex with all these Discord e-girl kittens, and he gets to have this incredible life where he plays like fucking video games and shoots the shit and destroys people mentally in the marketplace of ideas by regurgitating cherry pick from Wikipedia right before the debate to make it seem as though he is an arbiter of the truth or whatever. And
And for them, they just see him like a god. And I'm sure you guys know people that are fans of his. I mean, I see it all the fucking time. People that are fans of Destiny aren't just like normal people with like their own lives or whatever. They just genuinely admire him. They think he is a fucking god because it's a goddamn cult, okay? Are they still building logs of the chat? Oh, I think they did build the logs of the chat, and they posted a website that kind of was a dud. Yeah, they did. They went through 5 years of logs in every single person of this community and like built logs of who gets banned and who's a mod and who's not a mod. And it's all wrong too, which is so funny. Like they're so weird that they think like Congress is going to be like, who has Hassan banned out of the 46,000 people that watch him every day? Yeah, they added fake screenshots of fake chatters because they couldn't get enough like actual shit that looked bad. That was Dan specifically. Anyway, let's get back to the Substack now that we took this sidestep. However, the next Joe Rogan to the left is whoever the next Joe Rogan to the left is. It cannot be someone that crosses sexual boundaries, violates consent, and puts women's well-being and safety at risk. Oh my God, is that what Destiny wants to be? Oh, my brother. That's probably why he was so fucking pissed when all of these goddamn mainstream media outlets were calling me up to be like, you're the Joe Rogan of the left. You're the Joe Rogan of the left. Yeah, let me tell you another incredibly sophisticated harassment campaign they conducted. They went after fucking CNN. They literally called up like random executives at CNN. They're so psychotic to be like, how dare you have this anti-Semite on? Like, they're such insane people. They found like they were sending like tweets and shit. They're so crazy. Yeah, instead of being the Joe Rogan to the left, my man turned into the Andrew Tate of the left, but all the bad sides and none of the popularity. 27,000 letters sent to USC, by the way, to try to get me to stop. Like, to try to stop me from talking. 20,000 emails trying to get me banned off CNN. 27,000 letters sent to USC to try to get me to no longer speak at USC. And then they just don't understand when it doesn't work. I remember reading the comments where they were like, I'm beginning to lose my mind. Why is he still getting so much positive media coverage? Why doesn't anybody see him as like the truly evil person he is? And not in any part of that, they never even think maybe we're wrong. Maybe most people understand how Gamergate style smear campaigns work, especially if they're in fucking media, and they understand when like something is disingenuous. They just don't get it. No self-awareness at all. They're just operating like a fucking bot farm saying, oh, I'm losing faith in our movement, guys. It just doesn't make sense. He did have sex with Lauren Southern. He was willing to throw everything in his marriage, his atheism, his polyamory, his streaming career to marry her and start a centrist media company that covers both left and right-wing perspectives. That's why the marriage fell apart. Wait, what? I don't know if that's true. That's crazy. Do they get paid? No, they don't get paid. They do this for admiration. Okay? Anyway, and before you say, why are you making this about yourself? This is about the victims. It's still a part of the operations. You understand? Is still a way, is a part of the way that his community operates. I'm painting a broader picture for a lot of people who have no fucking clue who Destiny is because I don't actually talk about him all that much. I'm explaining to you how his community functions and how sophisticated their smear campaigns are in general, and how to a random onlooker, some of the stuff that they post is so far removed from the actual fucking community itself that they come across as like totally random people talking shit about a random asshole. Okay? Me, I'm the random asshole in this regard. And that's what I'm explaining to you. If they can do this to someone like myself, who has a larger audience than Destiny, who has more of a social platform than Destiny does, then of course they can do this tenfold and bully smaller victims into submission every single time. So if you're wondering how stuff like this happens seemingly more than once, and yet for some weird reason, it never ends up making any sort of waves or end up harming Destiny's community at all, okay, or Destiny's prominence at all. It's because they have a very sophisticated smear campaign machine and a very sophisticated PR machine for Destiny. Destiny works against it on a regular basis by constantly saying unhinged shit, like how I don't know, what did he say when he was talking to Lonerbox a couple months ago, that he was a necrophiliac pedophile or something? Like, he ruins it all the time, but his community is desperately trying to hold it together. So the entire reason why he's been able to get to this position so far is because he has a incredibly dedicated fan base of individuals with a lot of time on their hands who will do this shit for fucking free. So like I said, if he can do this for myself, or if he can actually defend himself after debating ethical CP or whatever with other fucking neo-Nazis and still have a platform of prominence, of course he can fucking bully people like Pixie into submission aggressively. That is the broader picture here. That is what I'm trying to explain. It cannot be someone who puts women in positions where they will be sexually abused and harassed. It concerns me that Destiny's been interviewing potential DNC chair candidates such as Marianne Williamson and Martin O'Malley, who have no idea of what he's done. As time passes and he tries to position himself to have interviews with increasingly powerful figures such as Zelensky, I can't help be filled with fear that Destiny might continue to succeed despite facing no repercussions for his actions. If the Democratic Party wishes to succeed in the future, it cannot be a party that accepts the sexual exploitation of women. It cannot be a party that allows men like Destiny to break into the mainstream. For allowing him access to such spaces would be a direct endorsement of his behavior. And also give him an opportunity to do this to other people too, by the way. I've been told that the payout might not be worth the harassment and attention I will receive. In an ideal world, I would do this privately, but I've been told there is no realistic way the court. This means my only option is public. I've been told by a variety of people to not go public. I've been told by some people that Steven really does feel sorry, but I am not inclined to believe them, especially taking into consideration his actions regarding me. Regardless, what Destiny did is unacceptable, and I believe he will do this again unless he faces justice. Let me be clear. Destiny has violated federal law and his transgressions against me. He has violated my consent and is directly responsible for the sexual abuse I have received. I am terrified. And the evidence log shows Destiny apologizing for his actions, Destiny downplaying the pain I felt and my concerns. It's more complicated than that. I feel like there's no justice for what's been done. I feel like people for the rest of my life are going to try and send it to my family or workplace, wherever I go. I feel extremely violated with how so many people saw me non-consensually in a vulnerable position. I feel like people are always going to use this as proof that I slept my way into whatever achievement I garner. I feel like it's evidence that everything would be better with me gone. I think the number of people who know or even keep up with it enough to go after you is probably almost zero. I think people hate others involved. Me, Lauren, Nick, lol. Wait, so it is Nick Fuentes? He actually did suck Nick Fuentes' dick? Like, what's going on here? I'm so fucking confused.
This shit ain't working. We've lost the advantage.
Way more, and it overshadows everything a lot more. As for any achievements or anything like that, the majority of the work and stuff you've done has been completely independent from me anyway, so the people who would say anything like that are the people who would have said shit like that anyway and aren't worth the time. I genuinely don't understand it. Is it actually fucking Nick Fuentes or not? Or is he joking? And then Destiny offering to pay some bills. This feels super lame, and I don't want to imply that somehow just giving you money helps anything go away or fixes everything for you. But if you have any bills or owe money on anything or have any financial stuff I can help with, I can at the very least chip in and help with any of that. So it's at least one less thing you have to worry about or stress over while you're worrying about getting through this. Bro, he sent him having sex with this person to another person, to another random person he never met that he wanted to fuck a 19-year-old Discord girl, and he's just like, come on, let me just pay your fucking bills. It's like insane. Like, and he also presents it, oh my God, Destiny is literally therapy speak abuser, dude. Holy fuck. Like, this is the archetype of the fake male feminist. Now, obviously, Destiny isn't really a fucking male feminist at all. He has rape review, as we've talked about before. His community literally looks at finding ways to victim blame the people that are a victim of sexual assault all the time. And he has done that all the time and on numerous occasions, as a matter of fact. But like, the very fact that he's still in this circumstance, like trying to be super nice to an obviously wronged party is insane. It is so incredibly manipulative. Holy fuck. What, Pixie? Is this actually Pixie the person? Hi, I really want to thank you for going over this. Hate watching Hassan. Hate watching is so funny for some reason. Hi, I really want to thank you for going over this. I really hope I can bring him to justice for all the things he's done. Having the support of larger communities has really helped me, and I'm really grateful. Anyway. Okay, so this is Pixie's side. Where was it? Wait, did I close the wrong tab? Is this it? No, this is the Sam Hyde one. It's just like things as simple as that, or things as simple as like things as simple as you know, saying NFTs are for suckers and then immediately doing a fucking NFT ad is so crazy, you know? And his fan base doesn't even remotely, not even for a moment, recognize that as like pure hypocrisy. So the question I have is like, if I did something like that, you would be up my fucking asshole, okay? Not only would my audience be up my asshole, and I'm sure that diehard fans, okay? But the reality of the matter is, Destiny's community certainly would not let that go. As a matter of fact, some of the biggest hypocrisies that they've exposed quite literally are just shit that's clipped out of context. So they hypocrisy fish for things that aren't even inherently hypocritical, like me buying a fucking house where he literally placed that. He literally, when I bought a house, before I even entered the house for myself and my fucking family, Destiny covered it and blasted it on the fucking timeline. And then Breitbart picked it up. And then fucking Fox News picked it up. He did that shit, okay? He fucking did that shit. I got doxxed by Nazis. Some of those Nazis are in Sam Hyde's fucking fan base, and he collaborated with them. Like, think about that. None of that is, say allegedly? What do you mean? What? Nothing I said is fucking alleged, okay? Everything I said is 100% correct. He literally outflanked. He went and found a random fucking realtor website gossip post and covered it. He also leaked your family history. His fans showed all your mom and dad shit on timeline. That's another thing. He's like doxed my fucking family. Yeah. And lied about it too. There's like AI built websites out there of my dad being a fucking billionaire or some shit. And I didn't even know any of that. Okay? Yeah, they're fucking crazy. And yes, I did read the other allegation tweet from Cherry, and also that she is pursuing like criminal action as well. Let this serve as a de-radicalizing moment for you if you're fucking hate watching right now on the Destiny the Discord or whatever. Okay? That if you find yourself in any echo chamber, in any community that is that hyper invested for 5+ years in making someone look fucking bad, then yeah, there's going to be a lot of shit that you're not actually seeing. If you can recognize this as not like a random one-off, but a bunch of people who have obviously been fucking harmed by a person who is more invested in saving face than actually, you know, atoning for the wrong that he has done, this should be your wake-up call. In the mega thread, there are messages from D in Discord basically saying Pixie has no case and trying to undermine her case, already making jokes in between banning people. I know, we banned a couple of those people in the chat too, talking about how, well, there's no legal, this is not illegal technically. 6 hours later, Dexerto has still not tweeted about the story. They did post a clip of iShow Speed having a group of people sing happy birthday for him. Interesting priorities for a news site. Yeah, Dexerto stealth published this article on their website, but it can't be found on the front page, and there's no tweet on their social media. Yeah, Dexerto, they're always there to fucking talk shit about me, but for some weird reason, when there's like actual stuff happening to a person that they're aligned with, you know, weirdly enough, they just don't mention that. Destiny is friends with one of the editors, so it makes sense. It's so sick seeing how he's trying to bury this and how the boys club is helping him. Like, how is there no Dexerto tweet about this? Yeah, why is Dexerto not talking about this? This is like right in their pocket, right in their fucking wheelhouse. I wonder. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they just didn't have time to post it today. Yeah, and also Pixie, after writing that Substack post, got a bunch of other messages too. Since posting this, I've received countless messages of women informing me they've received pornographic content from Destiny, content they now believe wasn't made or sent with consent. If you've been sent this content or might be a victim, DM me. We're stronger together. Yeah, Dexerto always posts the top post of LSF, but for some reason, the Destiny top post for LSF, especially when it looks, you know, not so great for Destiny, they're just not going to post it. Epsteiny, dude. So tangential to the drama, President Sunday's hit piece also included a portion of a phone call he had with Nicholas Diorio. I don't know what the fuck that is, and I don't really care about that stuff at all. What? We also had a clip of Hassan discussing Destiny and revenge porn recently on the subreddit. Yeah, this is from a couple days ago where I was like, I don't understand why no one is talking about how, you know, no one is talking about how like, how these videos came out or how these videos were distributed to begin with. Oh, there was also Not So Erudite, right? Or You're Right.
erudite, however you say it. He didn't apologize to any of the victims at any point in his statements. Yeah. Epstein has his own Ghislaine Maxwell as well, the orbiter not so erudite, who is running cover at the maximum power level the last few days. She's the one trying to talk victims into not taking legal actions in the posts I've seen. Not so erudite. The Ghislaine Maxwell of Epstein. DMs revealed that Epstein had to pay off one of his victims through his co-host, not so erudite. Not yet, Coleman canceled, so I don't know. Other than that, I mentioned, is anything you were hoping to be brought up? I think I'm going to decide my next course of action of what to do with myself and him based on how that conversation goes, unless you've decide you don't want to talk to him. That's okay too. Basically, I have my plans, course of action paused, and we'll choose something depending on if he agrees he has to make up, repent. Oh, the person in the blue is Pixie. He has to make up, repent for the action, and wants to work with me to find a way to do that. Or if he doesn't feel that way, I don't want to talk to him myself, because I feel like I tried explaining what I was feeling and he didn't really understand. I also have a little anxious voice in my brain telling me to prepare for the worst, because he probably doesn't care enough to willingly try to make up for his mistakes. And that means I'll have to start taking a more extreme nuclear options to deal with. But I'm trying to avoid spiraling down that line of thought, because I'm trying to hold out for hope. And just not to scare you, I'm 100% not going to do anything to myself, no matter what he says during holiday season, because I don't want to traumatize my friends during a time that's supposed to be happy. And even if he responds negatively, it doesn't mean I'll auto kill myself. I'm trying to contemplate all different courses. Jesus Christ. Oh, that's the other thing where the fan base, including his Ghislaine, will regularly also say that like everyone is mentally ill and that like they want to harm themselves or whatever. And then sometimes they'll actually egg people on too. It's like real Kiwi Farm shit. Ghislaine had a financial incentive to sweep for him because they have a pod together. That makes sense. Yeah, Not So Erudite is another massive hater of mine, by the way, just so you know. I mean, virtually every single person at some point, when you're a Destiny Orbiter, you gotta fucking do that. When you're a Destiny Orbiter, you gotta pay the piper. You gotta say Hassan fucking sucks. You know, she's a fake psychological expert. Wait, what? What's Kiwi Farm? I'm old. Kiwi Farms is an old 4chan style forum where a lot of rabid right-wing anti-trans freaks will get together and like mass harass and try to ruin the lives of trans people and try to also get them to commit suicide. And they have like they have a leaderboard, I think, or they have a bunch of people that they have actually successfully caused through mass harassment, stalking, doxing, swatting, getting them fired from their jobs. It's like a hate cult. They have a kill count. Yeah. Destiny tried to buy the website actually when another former orbiter of Destiny who wanted to kill me, or I mean not a former orbiter that wanted to kill me, sorry, another former orbiter of Destiny that was being targeted by them, wanted to shut it down. And what do you call it? Destiny, I think in the process was talking about potentially buying it or something. It's like really fucking the awful shit. Anyway, did he say anything about the Elon salute or the ADL response? Yes, I've covered the Elon salute and the ADL response. Are you crazy? Can I share this with Steven? He communicated to me he knows he fucked up. There's no excuse at all and doesn't know what he can do to make it up. I'm trying to bridge between to help him understand what would make you feel that he understood he was wrong and should never do this again. Or better, what can I share with him? You can share this and anything you want with him. I felt like when we talked, you really understood where I was coming from and can hopefully explain this better than I can. Gotcha. Thanks for not sugarcoating anything about where you're at. I think what we talked about is what you needed: help removing the video from online, getting the guy who hacked charged, a sense that Steven understands how in the wrong he was, and a plan to prevent this from ever happening again. Is this what you feel you need? Yeah, the only problem is number 3, because even with the removal of the video and getting the guy hacked charged, Steven has to face consequences proportional to his actions. I want this to be the most expensive mistake of his life, and I'm essentially asking him to self-punish himself in a way I don't think he will like or agree to without the law involved. I don't have a dollar amount from the top of my head. It just has to be enough for the rest of his life. He thinks the word nude, he associates it with the amount of money he lost. Obviously, I don't want to make him destitute, but it should be large enough that he does feel upset about it and is not easily recoverable. Okay, so that is what you want to pursue. It wasn't clear to me before that this was what you wanted specifically. My understanding was it was more of a sense of rehabilitation and justice. Oh my God. They in the Destiny Discord right now fantasizing how you'll be outed as a sex pest or a viewer will do some sort of terror attack. That's what I mean, man. It's fucking insane. That is an insane thing to think. If you have that level of hatred in your fucking heart because your favorite content creator is doing shit that I didn't even have anything to do with, okay? He did this to him fucking self. And even in that situation, you're like, nah, dog, you are also fucking, you're also bad. But my favorite content creator, he's not bad, but you're actually bad in the same way that I'm defending my own personal content creator being bad. Like, that's psychotic. That's what I don't understand. And it reminds me of a story I heard a time ago that like this kind of stuff happened in Destiny's life before. I'm not going to dig it up right now. And I can't fucking find I don't know the exact details, but I remember like there was back in Destiny's fucking StarCraft days, apparently there was a similar situation that took place where I think he like called his ex-girlfriend ugly or something and then like talked about his nudes or something, and then she actually leaked his dick pic, and then his fucking cult-like fan base 12 years ago leaked their own dick pics in solidarity to make Destiny feel less bad. Like, it's psychotic. And the thing is, and this was like much smaller community back then. My point is, listen, my point is this, okay? He tried shitting on Forsen, and Forsen brought up how he would share his ex nudes to his Discord. That's how I first heard of him. Yeah, he's done shit like this all the time. The problem is most people, here's the issue, okay? Most people in Destiny's fan base doesn't understand that Destiny is his own worst enemy, okay? Like, I believe that every single person has the capacity to rehabilitate. But the problem is, if you're constantly fucking getting, highlighted and constantly getting defended for all of your worst instincts and following all your worst instincts and getting rewarded for it, you're just not gonna fucking do that. If you're getting all of your worst shit reinforced over and over again, and it simply turns into mere content for your fan base, they weren't leaking in solidarity. What if they were leaking it because it made them look big? 5D? Is this it? Whoa, did you guys hear about the new Destiny dramas? What is this? He shared nude pics and talked about here privately, asking if she was bangable. Guys have done this before. I've done this before. They were bros. At the bro talk privately 12 years ago.
Eyes on Semtex.
What? Blue Tees pigs haven't leaked anywhere. No boobs were seen in the incident. Just dicks. At least someone could have the decency to leak the boobs. Effort post. StarCraft 2 player Steve Bonnell, aka Destiny, shares naked pictures of a fangirl. He calls her Butterface in Shrek. She responds by posting pictures of his dick, angering his fans. Destiny again responds, this time threatening to contact their school and get her financial aid cut. Understandably feeling humiliated, she was somehow able to gain access to his Twitter account, where she then leaked dick pictures he had been sending her. In her own words, from this thread, 14 plus, but she deleted her account. I'll come out and say this is Blue Tea. I really have nothing to lose. Long story short, Steven leaked nude pictures of me to his Skype friends and then joked about how fucking hideous my face is compared to my beautiful body. They joked about how I look like Shrek. I do have a big nose, I guess. Someone who apparently was in the chat room emailed me from a Gmail account consisting of a bunch of random numbers. It had the chat log. When I confronted him about it, how does he respond? By threatening to contact her work and school so we can get her scholarships and financial aid removed. My man's been a menace for 12 plus fucking years, dude. 12 years. He insulted her behind closed doors in a private chat log. Nobody would ever see. She insulted him to the entire internet. Yeah, that's fair. And of course, no SRS thread would be complete without the obligatory calling a woman a cunt, even when the guy's completely in the wrong. In this case, because he has to pull out his match. We'd be pissed if he didn't play, since he's doing so well. Even if he lost because of his cunt, then we'll know at least he tried his best. And to top it all off, his poor girlfriend is brought out to protect him, partially because of the case of mistaken identity. How does she feel about the fact that her boyfriend is showing dick pictures of himself to his female StarCraft fans? Even she doesn't know. TLDR, guy shares new pictures of a female fan and calls her Shrek and Butterface. She responds by posting his dick pictures on Twitter. He threatened to call her school and work and get her scholarship removed and financial aid cut. His fans rushed to his defense. Not sure what the drama is really. Nude pics, so fuck. Not like his dick was tiny. Chat log of him being a lad with his buddies and explaining he turned down a 15-year-old. Anyway, once again, I will add to this story adage over and over again: judge me by my enemies. Okay, every single time. Why did he start attacking / targeting you so heavily? This is all insane because when he argued that he wanted to say the N-word in private, and it obviously frustrated his black podcast co-host and my friend Trihex at the time, and it was his friend as well. Like, they were friends before this incident. Okay, I was like, you can't do that. Even if you were to say it, I literally said, even if you were to say you would say this in public, or you would say the N-word in private, you saying that you're going to say it in private is basically saying you like saying it. That was our initial separation, which is community with a million different effort posts has actually completely changed the dynamic of, and still to this day lie about actively and say, no, it was because Destiny owned Hassan in the marketplace of ideas so hard he couldn't deal with it or something. And no, that was they say I gaslit Trihex, a black man, into feeling some type of way about his podcast co-host saying that he says the N-word in private. That's where the "what a Weasley little liar" clip comes from. What a fucking liar, dude. What a fucking Weasley little liar, dude. What a fucking Weasley little liar, dude. Holy shit, dude.
Excuse me.
Holy fucking shit. This, ironically, was me responding to a clip of Destiny lying to his audience saying that I actually agree with his position on the N-word. That his brilliant counter argument in his mind was, what if I were to say the N-word when I'm in a spaceship with no one around me? Would it still actually be a inherently racist act? That was his fantastic counter.
The answer is yes.
Goes to show you that it literally does not fucking matter how insane an argument is. If you say it with enough confidence, people that also want to say the N-word will think that that is brilliant. Brilliant logic. Brilliant fucking logic. Anyway, so yeah, the N-word arc started because his dumbass volunteered that info too, because Denims threatened to leak their spicy DMs, and he straight up goes, yeah, I say the N-word all the time. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, that was the fantastic. That was the fantastic hypothetical, the fantastic mind. He wrote a manifesto on it too, and then his fan base basically treated it as like a brilliant way to take down all of his enemies. There was another thing I wanted to say. Posting about D is now banned in a subreddit. They are going quiet for 2 weeks. Only politics and memes. Huh. Interesting. The intellectual debate giant. What is this? Brianna Wu has come into the fray. Couldn't be a full story about Destiny Orbiters without Brianna Wu mentioned, and also Not So Erudite, who obviously is now known as Epstein's own Ghislaine Maxwell, had a statement. My statement with the info so far. My opinion will update as information is made available. I have little info on new claims, and my opinion will continue to update as information does. I've only ever looked at the leads that reached out to Pixie because I was concerned for her well-being. After I spoke with Pixie in person, she made clear her desire for me to bridge the gap between her and Steven, and her desire for as little attention as the leaks as anything identifying as possible. Both my involvement and my silence were at Pixie's request. My greatest concern this whole time was her well-being. Here are the logs. Now, any stops in the logs are to prevent other creators' names from being leaked. I've never been interested in shutting down conversation about this topic, only mentions that narrow the question of who could have leaked, again at Pixie's request. In the FQ message, I explicitly tell her to leave a comment up just to remove that part about mutual friends, because this further increased the likelihood of people knowing it was Pixie or going through the trouble to verify the mutual friend in question. If I just wanted to remove the comment, I would have done so. I would not have reached out to FQ. Who's FQ? Fairy Queen? Who's Fairy Queen?
This is ours to lose.
Barquad? Okay, guys, stop. I don't know. Okay. Upon learning of the leaks and Pixie's potential involvement, I investigated privately, contacting Aaron. I then spoke to Pixie and Steven in person separately. I never defended, supported, or minimized Steven sharing of Pixie's intimate images. Most of my conversation with Steven about this topic were in person and confrontational. I fought with him and advocated for reconnecting with Pixie. My mediation for Pixie ended when she opted to reach out to Steven directly because I felt unable to navigate her monetary request. Note, there are few DMs of our disagreements, but found this to substantiate the timing of my voicing disagreement and pushing him. I viewed him as genuinely remorseful and acting to fix the harms he had done, which is why I remained in business partnership with him. I'm very disappointed and angry with him that he opted not to reconnect with Pixie. I learned of the allegations against Cherry yesterday. I support her and Pixie's decisions and the lawsuit/charges. I Bridges releases, canceled guests, and will reevaluate business relations as I learn more. I asked Steven for information, but he's uncomfortable sharing due to legal involvement. Everything here is released with all parties' consent. My DMs with Pixie were not given to Sunday or others with Pixie's consent. She just paused it. This is Brianna Wu speaking about how I gave all of my DMs with Destiny to my friend Mr. Girl Returns, someone investigating Destiny for sexual impropriety and abuse. Brianna is seen as calling me a sex criminal for making Destiny's treatment and words, no pornography, available to the investigation. And next to it is their statement on Destiny, who has been alleged to have been recording sexual acts without consent and distributing them without consent. I should probably be smart enough to keep my mouth shut about the Destiny and Pixie lawsuit, but here goes. That's the girl who defamed you? Who's the girl who defamed me? I don't have no idea what you're talking about. I care about both of them. Mr. Girl is literally known for making YouTube videos defending pedophilia. I don't know who fucking Mr. Girl is, bro. Is this is Mr. Girl? Okay, I don't care about this person, whoever this person is. I care about the actual post here. I should be smart. I care about Brianna Wu. I don't give a fuck about any of these other people. I should probably be smart enough to keep my mouth shut about the Destiny and Pixie lawsuit, but here goes. I care about both of them. Pixie is a good friend and someone I've worked with on several projects. She's seriously talented, fun to work with, and complements my skills in a way that makes collaborations really rewarding. You do not want to know who Mr. Girl is, trust. Okay, I'll take your word for it, okay? Before this all came up, I had planned to hire her for an upcoming project, and I'm sticking with that decision. For the record, following through on this hire isn't me taking sides. I've made that clear to both her and people close to Steven. They both deserve their day in court, and I'm not here to weigh in on what's ultimately between them. I have offered no opinion on this action privately and made it clear I cannot. Wait, what? This isn't like a... Yo, Brianna Wu is permanently on her both sides shit, and inevitably will always side with Israel, okay? There is a party that is wronged, and then there's a party that's doing the harm. And Brianna Wu always starts off on the centrist position and then inevitably slides into the party that is doing the harm. Every single time. It's so crazy. I just want to be honest about where I'm coming from. Adulting can be, oh my God, I'm done. I'm dead. She wrote adulting when talking about, like, both sides are probably a little bit at fault in this, sex crime, sex pest situation. I'm adulting. Adulting can be awkward like this. I do hope people let the legal process play out instead of turning this into content or drama. First of all, that's literally all Destiny does. But yeah, lo and behold, when he's in the fucking legal crosshairs for once, and there's like accountability that is righteous and due, okay? All of a sudden, it's like, oh, well, let's let the courts decide. He called this a legal arc, lol. I know. It's a serious situation for both of them, and they both deserve better than the avalanche of shitty clickbait sure to come. Jesus Christ. Epstein leaking without consent is not in question. We have both Pixies and his own words to substantiate that. It isn't drama or a wait-and-see situation. Exactly. I don't understand. Also, this is not an arc. No matter how hard, Destiny and his community will try to contentify this. But yeah, referring to stuff like this as arcs or nukes minimizes the harm done to the actual victims in this circumstance, regardless of what the victims' opinions of me were when they were a part of the Destiny sex cult. Okay? They are still victims nonetheless. It's heinous. You never finished a Brianna Wu video? No, I don't care. It's fine. Minimizing the harm to victims is probably good, bro. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
Destiny, I didn't have a problem with him until, didn't he, defend Kyle Rittenhouse? That little fash fucking fuck who should have got shot. So, I think he had, some weird, whatever. Fuck him. Just an excuse. Drifting. Left-wing people or liberals that flip never were really believers. Just hollow husks of supposedly human beings.
I didn't mean minimizing the actual like minimizing the harm that is being done to the victims is actually me saying minimizing the harm done to the victims. Like limiting the harm. That's what I meant. You're not that dense, right? Like you understand that I'm talking about people trivializing the actual situation by turning it into quote unquote content. Apparently the reason Destiny and Nick fell apart is solely because Nick's community ratioed and harassed Mr. Girl, who was a deorbiter at the time, and not because Nick is a literal Nazi. What the fuck? That's insane. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Decultists are in panic mode trying to derail you for an hour. No, I think Destiny's own community even right now is for the first time ever, I would say, taking a very different tone on this than I have seen. Maybe some are in cope mode, and I'm certain that some are, wishing harm upon me and my family or whatever the fuck, and still seemingly finding a way to Destiny, which is what's so crazy about it. Like, sure, Destiny himself doing this narcissistic bullshit, okay, is one thing, right? Him being inconsistent or hypocritical, or him defending his positions, no matter how nonsensical they may be, is one thing. But what I don't understand is how all of these like cult-like followers will also, with the same tone and same severity, do the exact same thing. Like it doesn't, like you're doing this for a whole ass other adult. You know what I mean? What is this? What do you think would be the appropriate way of even approaching her about that? Which is probably extremely difficult to prove in her case. She's not a high profile micro celebrity, and you didn't leak it maliciously. You didn't even leak it at all. You distributed it non-consensually. Yeah, I know. I looked into it for obvious reasons just to be sure, but I don't really care much about the legal side of it or whatever. Obviously, I have severely, at the very least, psychologically damaged her. Covering therapy or whatever is a minimum, and I have no problem helping out or sending her money for anything as a form of repatriation. I just didn't want it to come off like, hey, bitch, lol, I know I violated your trust in the worst way ever, but here's some money, have fun. Jesus Christ. Holy shit, I found the LSF mod takeover post, and you're entirely 100% correct about that guy. I never knew that. Wait, where's the post? Can you link it? There's a post that like shows the full takeover. It just got deleted. Wait, they deleted the post? Carrot Card, aka Stale 2000, took over the sub after some criticism and refused to step down after a unanimous vote to remove him for abuse of power tripping 4 months ago. Later added power mods to camp it and kick the core team. We urge you to use r/livestream fails with an S from this point on forwards. There is a lot more about this guy, ranging from the cringe to downright abusive. He's not to be trusted. This was originally a document written to the admins who did nothing about this and has partially been redacted for privacy reasons. The sub has been replicated one-to-one looks-wise and functionality-wise. You can pick your old flares. Feel free to post. We're also relaxing old news rules, so feel free to post classic clips. Stale 2000 attempted to false DMCA the Google Doc, but it can be found here till we find a better place for it. Yeah, this happened 4 months ago. No, it's right here. Zoom into the screenshot. What the fuck is this? TLDR, user tarot card, aka Stale 2000. A DGGer took over the sub after some criticism and refused to step down after a unanimous vote to remove him from abusive power tripping. Later added power mods to camp it and kicked the core team. On September 4th, 2024, the r/livestream failed team decided to remove tarot card, aka Stale 2000, as he's commonly known as, from the top mod position of the subreddit due to constant behavior that eroded the trust in him with unilateral decisions opposed to the years-long protocols of consensus within the team. Also, if you recall, LSF mods have a private correspondence. LSF mods have a private correspondence, okay? Because at a time after Rekful, unfortunately passed away, they were like, oh, we're going to fix LSF. We're going to no longer make it a space for negative opinions to thrive, right? And they had a Discord server where they had private Discord server shit for they had a private Discord server for like all the top content creators that they'd created, right? I never even fucking used it. These guys constantly were like, hey, please, hey, can you please, remain on LSF, whatever. It's fine. We'll do a good job and we'll make sure that you're not like constantly fucking harassed and brigaded. Okay, I sent them one message. I said, hey, can I please get taken off of LSF like permanently? I just don't understand why I still get harassed for 2 years now. This is in fucking 2024. Like, this has been some lolcow thing for the Destiny Brigaders at this point. It's formulaic. It's not about accountability or truth. It's just dunking on me for my view count getting lower. Don't even understand why that's even remotely relevant to the Twitch scores. It's been like this for years now. I was like, can you guys please just like take me off? I don't understand why the fuck I'm still on the subreddit. You know, I've tried to like openly brigade the subreddit so I would get banned off of it. And then you guys did ban me off of it. Off of the subreddit, but then you put me back on the subreddit because you noticed that you weren't getting as much fucking clicks. Okay, they literally leaked it immediately. They did. Like, I never even, they sent me millions and millions of messages. I never respond to them at all. Just please take me off the fucking LSF subreddit. I don't understand what is like, so what is accountability? You know what I mean? In this process where it's just like they're using the subreddit as their fucking comsock to basically consistently fucking brigade and harass me. Okay. And it's ruining my fucking life. And guess what happened? They leaked that message and then they leaked that message to Destiny. And then they made fun of it. Okay. Now, what's so crazy about it is that this is after like 4 or 5, this is after 4 fucking years of non-stop, like Hassan did this, Hassan did that, when I had done none of the things that they were claiming that I was doing. So then there was another moment on LSF history where they literally, by the way, they were like, you know what? We've actually decided no more cross-posting, like no more Destiny versus Hassan clips, because it was polluting the entire timeline. It wasn't my fucking community posting it. It was always Destiny's community posting clips of Destiny responding to Hassan, Destiny responding to Hassan, Destiny responding to Hassan. Okay? So they stopped that. So you know what the Destiny community did? They brigaded the Asmongold subreddit. That's literally what they did. So now they're posting clips out of fucking context on the Asmongold subreddit, and now Asmongold is fucking reacting to it, and then that's getting upvoted on the LSF. And then they would use XQC's subreddit too. They was just like, okay, we can't get Destiny to shit on us on. Why don't we just fucking use the XQC and Asmongold subreddits as our main vehicle? So then they basically stopped that. Okay, they stopped that as well, but then they started going after people in my orbit. Okay, they started going after people like Frogan. They started going after people like Caroline. They've never stopped. They even did this to fucking Daff back in the day. It's so psychotic. Daff still has like stalkers from the one time where when she defended me during the Cracker saga. Okay, they're fucking insane, dude. They're insane. And guess whose subreddit they're using now? Ethan fucking Klein. Completely taken over. Completely taken over by Destiny's biggest dick riders and sycophants. Like, that's it. It's all done over subreddit. It's psychotic. It's like cancerous. Yeah, Tarot Card recently removed that rule and also allowed politics threads again. They held a community vote so they could post Epstein threads about you again. Yeah. Funny thing is, all of this effort only made XG and Asmon's audience more right-wing. They hate you at the expense of their own party. Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, that's the other hilarious part of the story is that, like, doing that over and over again develops an audience of right-wingers, just like Destiny developed an audience full of right-wingers until he fucking talked about how he was glad that Corey Contemporary got assassinated. Okay? You calling him out was posted and getting traction and they deleted it? What? Oh, on LSF? I'm sure it got deleted. They have that shit fucking wired down, dude. They still, the vote for politics post failed and they reposted it till yes for the politics post to win. Oh, nice. Someone posted your take on the mod and they just deleted it now. Stale's a pathetic loser. Yeah, it's crazy. Accusations of cover-up of D's crime. Spam, LSF meta post. LSF must not be the main focus of a clip. There was a Melina clip here that got deleted almost immediately around a month ago. It was not deleted to protect victims or followed by Reddit guidelines. They just believe Destiny's word over hers. I mean, if they aren't fans of Destiny anymore, it's fine for them to stay as long as they stop trying to suppress posts for no good reason. There isn't just a Destiny bias in this sub's moderation team. There's definitely some mods bias to OTK as well. Wouldn't surprise me, and there are hidden agendas too. Yeah. thread got locked and deleted. The fact that he was deleting posts and comments which had linked to the victim stating Destiny didn't have consent and supporting evidence of Destiny's actions and still made the choice to sweep for Destiny is beyond abhorrent. When you silence victims, you are also enabling an abuser. Anyway, yes, unironically, there are 100 Epstein zealots at all times, not including a website dedicated to hate watching and not adding to the viewer count. Yeah, Destiny's audience became right-wing when he was normalizing Nick Fuentes, Lauren Southern, and trying to get in bed with Ben Shapiro and other mainstream right-wingers. He even went to war with his community for calling Nick a Nazi. I remember that. I genuinely don't know another community that is this savagely obsessed with another. It's the most mind-boggling shit ever. It's also incredibly one-sided. Every now and then, I'll just like say enough when they end up doing something that is so insane. Okay, every now and then, like Destiny will choose to fucking defend Israel vociferously, and I'm like, okay, that's enough. That's a bridge too far for me. I'm gonna talk about it. And then his entire community, after fucking 5 years of nonstop posting about me, will then turn around and be like, see, he's obsessed. It's all projection. That's literally, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's like, oh yeah, he talks about Destiny too much, you know? Are the Destiny community right-wing or liberals? Great question. It just depends on which time frame you're asking this question. Okay? It just depends. It's entirely dependent on what he's feeling like defending at the time. Okay? And the reality is he's a mercenary. And you know what it is? It's like a bunch of 40 to 35-year-old 4chan IT guys that were incredibly right-wing and neo-Nazi back in like the 2016 era decided that they could still do the same troll ops, right? But if they presented themselves as liberals and aligned with the Democratic Party, they could more easily virtue signal. They could more easily and more convincingly virtue signal. There have always been communities like this online, many of which I will not name. Okay? But it feels like virtually all of the fucking harassment communities got together and made this their like bread and butter, made this their #1 drama center, where they can just like go after random fucking people and try to bully them and make content out of like how they can get to manipulate this person's lives. But ultimately, there is not a real, there's no real politics there. It's not about politics. It's about chaos. It's about shitting on people, and it's about, you know, doing harm to them and getting people, like kicking people when they're down or putting them down a peg, right? That's what it's about. Like, united we are strong, and we can actually take out some of these fucking assholes. And it makes sense. Like, if you're kind of sad and you want a sense of community and you want to feel a sense of power in all of the otherwise powerlessness that you experience on a daily basis, whether it's at your fucking workplace or whether it's about like trying to get politicians to do your bidding for once, right? When everything else reminds you of your powerlessness, this is the one space you have where you actually have a fraction of power, where you can look at a fucking asshole on your screen and find out what their phone number is and like order fucking pizza delivery to their house or something just to fuck with them, right? Or call the cops on them and SWAT them. And this is how a lot of these communities operate, where they just like, they feel powerful by you know, trying to fuck with people that they watch on screen. Twitch as a medium definitely is perfect for that sort of thing. It's just that I don't think there's ever been a content creator so successful at navigating this sphere and simultaneously masquerading as like a political actor. Most of them are usually like, you know, lol cows themselves, like Ice Poseidon, or, you know, people that end up falling victim to their own community, inevitably harassing them to a degree where they're just like done. They can't do anything about it. Destiny, on the other hand, has constantly found new victims to turn into lol cows. And even if someone that he wants to turn into a lol cow doesn't turn into a lol cow, he can at least make it seem like they have done, they've been impactful. Okay. And therefore, his community has never come after him. But maybe one day they'll wake up to the reality that it's actually him who is the fucking lol cow. And I think that's what scares Destiny more than anything else, is that one day his community will wake up to the reality that he's maybe not the best guy,
And a lot of the rest of the world actually looks at people like him and people in his audience as fucking losers. And then his audience will turn on him and also treat him like the way he has treated others. Anyway, nah, dog, they were hyping him up when he rapped an AI version of yourself. They're fucking lost in the sauce. I mean, some are for sure. That's the other thing. Yeah, it's so pathetic that, yes, Destiny had a fan make an AI rap battle video between me, okay, an AI version of me, that Destiny himself actually rap battled. That's a real thing that they did. And they thought it was fucking awesome. No, I never reacted to that shit.
Oh my god, the cringe. Yeah, please don't react.
That's too much cringe,
Holy
man.
shit.
I'll fucking die.
Power
and then
cringe.
these guys, I'm obsessed. It's craziness. If I were to show you that, you would die. I'm not even kidding. If I were to show
All right, it's official. I'm a full Hasnabi head. All of his enemies are as cringe as you. And that's unacceptable. I'm a Hasnabi head.
Hostiles have the hard point.
Loud and proud. You got a problem with it? Piece of fucking shit.
Hard point locked down.
show you the AI rap battle, you would fucking perish. It's like secondhand, third-hand embarrassment, nuclear levels. What is
Can't even
this?
imagine.
As long as he keeps giving them a platform where they can beg the entire universe for love and attention, he'll do anything he wants to them and they'll defend him. That's why they're doing Project Stargate, to improve AI rap battles. Here's the obsessed bar.
Bro, is that seriously all you have to say? All these years of no contact?
I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't do this even in jest. I can't do this. I can't do this. I'm sorry. It's so bad.
Don't.
It's so bad. Like, I will not do that to you. I will not do that to you, okay?
Do it to
But I'm glad you
yourself.
saw a peep of it. To this day, I have not watched it. I've only seen like bits and pieces. Like that's the 3-second clip is the most I can see. Is the most I can entertain. How psychotic is that? That's like, dude, this is the problem with the internet, okay? In general. This is the problem with the internet in general. In the real world, back in the day before the internet, if someone were to do things like that, okay? Obviously technology hadn't improved to this degree. They would be called a stalker, okay? Like that is basically the internet version of, you know, doing newspaper clippings and thinking that Jodie Foster is actually communicating to you to go and fucking shoot Ronald Reagan, okay? Like that's like the OG version of what is happening here. But now, because this shit is online and people can become content creators, that level of psychopathic fucking obsession can be turned into content, okay? And there's like enough communities. There's enough people out there who will watch it. Come on, stalker, you're a public figure and that's just cringe, not some private stuff. Dog, please, dude. There is a level of pathological obsession. If you want to address my takes as a public figure, that's one thing. Don't try to fucking justify this by being like, you're a public figure. Okay, dude. I guess because I'm a public figure, that's all of that is normal. Yeah, it's cringe rap battle. Dog, I'm not involved in it. You understand? It's an AI version. Like if someone did that about Ben Shapiro, I would never rap over it. You understand? I wouldn't rap over a fucking AI version of Ben Shapiro. You want to know why? I hate Ben Shapiro, but I'm not a fucking loser. And I hope you understand that you're not. I hope you understand that that's loser shit and you shouldn't entertain stuff like that. Also, people stalk public figures all the time. What the fuck are you saying? It's cringe rap battle, not stalking, private stuff. Yeah, opposed to the private figure Jodie Foster in your example. Yeah, like Jodie Foster is not communicating messages to that random person. I hope you understand. Okay. Oh, here. This website shows all of the deleted threads. Wait, what the fuck? Oh. Here, let's see what the deleted threads were on the subreddit. Asman doesn't say the gamer word a lot off stream. Asman doesn't say the gamer word a lot off stream. Train question. Okay, these are Hassan comments before Destiny does. Neuralink Starlink got implemented years ago. Free the zombies. I don't know what this is. LSF Moz accused of helping cover up Destiny's sex crimes.
Sherry announces she's filing a criminal complaint against Destiny. Streamer Sherry now actively pressing charges against Destiny for sharing sexual recordings without consent. Destiny getting another lawsuit thrown his way by former orbiter Cherry. Cherry claims Destiny secretly recorded sexual encounters. I mean, some of these are like doubled. XQC compares Destiny's revenge porn to Extra Emily comparing her sexual partners. Why did this get deleted?
Everybody's up in arms about this. But what about the list that, of Extra Emily of previous sexual partners and the performance that she showed other people on stream? And nobody made a big deal.
Okay, hold on.
Who cares what this
What's
fucking
worse?
moron
A
thinks?
former partner of yours talking about.
He's not even really thinking.
What's
He's
worse? A former
stupid as
partner of yours
shit.
talking about your stroke
He's
game?
one of the luckiest people in
Okay,
the fucking universe.
XQC, or that very same former partner of yours leaking a consensual,
And I
or
wish you
maybe
nothing but the
non-consensual sex
worst.
tape you guys filmed together.
XQC, can you hear me? I wish you nothing but the worst. French Canadian fucking pussy.
Because they wanted to fuck someone else and they were showing their pussy game to the other person, and then that person somehow allowed this content to be distributed. Which one would be worse in this situation? I feel like one is severely worse than the other. As far as like reaches, this is the most insane thing to compare, especially because one is gossip and mean and shitty. Make no mistake. The other is fucking illegal. What the fuck?
Nobody made a big deal about that. That is the exact same thing. It was like, dude, but that's like images. That's like, no, I don't give a shit. That's the most intimate. It's the culmination of the interpersonal relationship in romance is intimacy. If you share that, right, in any way, you're wrong, especially without consent. Okay? It is the absolute pinnacle of two-person together is doing the deed, whether it's...
That's crazy. So you can never say you had sex ever? No, it's just like, it's insane that there is any comparison here. It's not. I wonder why the LSF mods deleted this post though. Maybe because it was a fucking insane thing to say and it made XQC look bad, so they deleted it. I don't know. Yeah. Usually this is what happens when like people post stuff like this and it reaches a boiling point. There are people who can get shitted on the sub, okay? Asmongold, for, you know, my disagreements with Asmongold on the political side, my disagreements with Asmongold are plenty, but Asmongold is a valid target for LSF standards. Everybody shits on Asmongold. I myself am a valid target for LSF standards by the, you know, eyes of the mod team. XQC and Destiny, on the other hand, who are, of course, very much aligned with one another, those are not valid targets. So yeah, when Asmongold shits on me, that gets upvoted, that's allowed. When I shit on Asmongold, that gets upvoted, that's allowed. Why would he bring that up anyways? He's just deflecting and protecting D? Because he likes Destiny. He relies, I mean, he confides in Destiny. So I suspect that that's the reason why he said that initially. And then probably realized that it's indefensible and felt bad. And I don't know, maybe he reached out or maybe the mods just deleted it anyway. Literally every single clip, every single thread that's been deleted is like Destiny threads. Holy shit. What? Hassan's dog fish heard that. Oh, you got banned? This reminded me that I got banned on LSF for doing PR for you like 4 years ago. This was the straw that broke the camel's back. Locked post. New comments can't be posted. Yeah, that was that was another really funny moment. Remember when the fucking Destiny Bonarelli fan base, the Epstein fans, literally lost their minds and like targeted the fish memorial for my dog that had passed away, and then they called it K911. I never even said anything about it. I was just like, yeah, that's psychotic shit. I don't know why they did that, and I moved on. They made it seem like I was crying about it nonstop. I didn't do anything. People found out what they had done on r/plays, and it went to the top of r/all. So they quickly went in to do PR to literally change the conversation to me like crying, and how it was actually logical that they had taken down the fucking post of fish on r/plays.
And you know what's really crazy? In that time frame, you know what they did? They fucking raided my Discord and also my DMs and kept sending pictures of fucking dead dogs in my Discord just for the crime of me participating in r/plays and then them deciding to fucking take down Fish's memorial, okay? And then people looking at that and going, what the fuck is this? This is really fucked up. Why did they do that? And that going all the way to fucking r/all at the top of r/all made Destiny look bad because people were like, oh, these guys are deranged. They did that because they hate Hassan. How fucking nuts is that? Yeah, this was the post. I didn't post this. This honestly is a crime against nature. 128,000 upvotes. And in that process, people found out that it was actually Destiny who did it. Okay, and his community did it. And they were like, wow, this guy fucking sucks. And they couldn't deal with like the Reddit. They couldn't deal with Reddit for even a second, thinking that this was like kind of fucked up. Literally had to rewrite history about it. They still talk about the r/place thing. I saw one of them posting about it like a month ago. Yeah, every single thing that has happened, every single thing that has fucking happened that like they make a big goddamn deal about, they just decide they have to like reframe the narrative, and they desperately work tirelessly to just be like, yeah, that's not how it happened actually. It's actually Hassan that came after Destiny initially, and that's why they took his Fish memorial down, and he was really sad and he cried a lot about it, and it's K911 or whatever the fuck. Like, no, I don't care, man. You guys made yourself look like a bunch of fucking weird delusional losers in front of the one platform that you're supposed to have a lot of dominance over, and it made you lose your fucking minds. It's crazy. XQC on Destiny's community.
Yo, I feel bad for the fucking like DGG viewers
listen to me.
And the fucking like
Are
what is it
you
called?
listening?
The Dalit
You are
bands
not.
or whatever the fuck. That all the orbiters are so fucking ill. Like maybe it's what you guys like. Everybody that Destiny associates with are all like, all the orbiters are all fucking ill as bricks. Like fucking ill. Like fucking like Exodia of mental illness. Oh yeah? You got that? Watch this. Boom! Pull out the whole deck of cards. I got all of those. Oh yeah? Watch what I got. Like, holy shit. What's up with these people, man?
Why does anyone
Like,
listen to what
I don't get
XQC
it.
ever says? What an idiot.
I know he's kind of cooking here. No, dude. He's just, I mean, time and place. I don't disagree that like a lot of Destiny's orbiters have some serious problems, but he's saying that while one of Destiny's former orbiters are now one of Destiny's major victims, okay? They're victims here. I don't know who the fuck he's talking about. Do you know what Exodia is? No, I don't. But yeah, he is, he's a major Destiny dick rider. You didn't see the clip that got me banned?
Let's see what you're made of.
Explain how this is too much politics.
Does your dog have the same mental problems as Sleepy Joe? On how will coronavirus?
Aw. Fish. I have to defend him. He was talking about one disparaging her. Okay.
This shit ain't working. We've lost
I'm
these
glad that
enemies.
he was. I'm glad that he isn't that much of a fucking Destiny dick rider. That he realizes that this is like unacceptable. He won't care a week. Listen, he'll call him a fucking weirdo or whatever, but he's a week from now you'll see, or a month from now you'll see. I'm not holding my fucking breath. Okay. No shot. Trump is burning the West to the ground. And you're going on about Streamer Dama. Fuck me, man. Please ban. I mean, I'm not going to. But should go after the cringe cryptos. This is an interesting fucking take from a guy who has only been in here very active in 2019. Interesting. A guy who's only been active in here in 2019 only comes back here, should go after the cringe cryptos once, and only comes back here after I'm talking about Destiny to say, no shot Trump is burning the West to the ground and you're going on about streamer drama. Fuck me, man. Please ban. I wonder what caused Harucifer to get in here to say that. Does he care about Donald Trump burning the West Bank? I suspect that's what you're saying, right? What is this? Is this the person? Oh, wait a minute. This guy posts in Destiny's subreddit? 4 hours ago. What? You don't say. You don't say that someone who was really active in my community. I'm a Brazilian Lauren, longtime fan of Destiny, yours, want to talk about Brazil, comes back in here today, of all days, the one fucking time where I'm talking about Destiny, the one time I'm talking about Destiny, for the past 15 months, every single fucking day I've talked about Israel and Palestine, and you came in here right now, following since 2018, you came in here right now, 15 months, every day I'm talking about Israel, crickets, nothing. The one time I'm not talking about Israel and I'm talking about Destiny, you come in here to be like, wow.
Someone owes me a $5.
I'm a DGGer, but never dabbled into you two guys' drama, Omegalo, but you're unhinged about him just as much as he's unhinged about you. Kill me. The one time I talk about Destiny, lol W, every time. What did I tell you guys earlier? What did I tell you earlier? Remember when I told you this man has never stopped coming after me for fucking 5 years now? Destiny fans love coming in and being like, you always talk about him. You're just as unhinged about him. The only time I talk about Destiny is if he's fucking doing like Israel apologia, or if he is literally being legally sued by a former orbiter. Anyway, Harucifer, whatever the fuck your name is, maybe down the line when he fucks you over too in some meaningful way and you do a call out post, you'll hope that I will actually offer you the dignity and the time instead of being like, well, his orbiters are all crazy, and move on. Don't act like you fucking came in here randomly. You saw in the Discord that I was talking about Destiny and you came in here to be like, oh, this guy only talks about Destiny. Come on, man. So pathetic. Everybody, no, I'm not going to ban you, you little shit. You fucking loser. Get out of here. You're nothing. Anyway, are we Russia now? Yes. I know the Republican holdover the House is supposedly the slimmest majority, but should I feel hopeful about that? No. We are 100% in a very unique space, okay? We are definitely in the not so great zone in terms of fascism.
Revenge is enough bastard, isn't it?
A true fear of the left that would inevitably, from the collapse of capitalism, inevitably create a totally new hierarchy, a dictatorship of the bourgeois handing itself inevitably to a dictatorship of the proletariat, to handing the reins of control to a dictatorship of the proletariat. With the absence of some sort of left politics and some sort of left momentum, liberals won't make these allegiances with fascists. Did you see this? Yeah, I did. I've heard this before. And also, I also think it to a certain degree. I think I play fast and loose with fascism and Nazism in general. In terms of like ideology, there are obviously markers and limiters. Make the distinction between, I don't make the distinction between like different variants of reactionary politics to that degree after a certain point. Having said that, Norm Finkelstein is not wrong. Here, let's hear what he has to say.
You know why? Because there's no opposition. Historically, fascist elements came into power when there was a strong left. The institutions of what we used to call bourgeois democracy were in jeopardy, and the ruling elites acquiesced in a strongman coming into power in order to repress the elements on the left, which posed a real danger to their system. They wanted a socialist society. Some wanted a communist society. All of them rejected the capitalist society. We don't have a left here.
I both agree and disagree. I agree we don't have a left, but I disagree that fascism requires there to be a left. I think Norm's understanding, or Norm's definition, basically revolves around Norm's definition of this, or understanding of the situation, revolves around liberal capitulation to fascism, rather than my understanding of it, which is that liberals are. I mean, I don't actually know, because he loves Stalin. He likes Stalin more than me, but I do think that liberalism is basically one step removed from fascism. It will always inevitably go back to fascism, because liberalism is predominantly passed with the maintenance and continuation of capitalism. So as long as you want to continue defending capitalism, you are inevitably going to go back to fascism. So therefore, I would say liberalism is early stage fascism and takes many different forms. I don't think that there needs to be, in a country like the United States of America, I think Norm would say, understandably, that there is no real left, there is no left whatsoever, and therefore liberals don't actually have a true fear, right? A true fear of the left that would inevitably, from the collapse of capitalism, inevitably create a totally new hierarchy, a dictatorship of the bourgeois handing itself inevitably to a dictatorship of the proletariat, to handing the reins of control to a dictatorship of the proletariat. With the absence of some sort of left politics and some sort of left momentum, liberals won't make these allegiances with fascists and allow fascists to restore control, to restore law and order. The problem is, I don't think that there needs to be. I think that without any common enemies, fascists have basically decided that liberals are the communists, you know? With no real communists there that remains after the desolation, after the absolute destruction of left politics in this country, they've just decided it's actually the liberals that are the communists. Abraham Lincoln, who was a part of which party? That's right, the Republican Party. Democrats are the real racists. Now, it's the same exact thing. What they're doing here is the same exact thing. But of course, because so much of the intelligentsia is understandably liberal, this kind of misinformation goes unchecked. Let's take a look.
The idea that leftists like to team up with fascists, I guess. So I thought I would use these memes as a springboard to talk about some stuff. This video is not about liberals in the way North Americans think of them, in opposition to conservatives or whatever. This video is about capital L liberals, proponents of Enlightenment philosophies and liberal democracy.
Ryan Grimm tweeted this about a couple weeks ago. Everyone called him a tanky. Stalin signed Molotov-Ribbentrop after begging the UK and France to take Hitler serious and form a military alliance against him. They refused, and so Stalin was left.
Lead ours. You've fallen behind.
To face him alone. So we cut this neutrality bargain to win. Time to ramp up military capacity, idiots. I like that this, which is like an accurate assessment of events, is considered to be tanky shit. And obviously, in the absence of like normal understanding of historical events that transpired, you can just kind of maintain this false position that claiming this actually means that you support everything that the USSR did. Okay. And it's so weird because it's anti-intellectual. Like, what you're doing is stunting intellectual curiosity. Okay. And it's insane because like these allegiances were done out in the open, whether it be the Munich Agreement or the period of appeasement, which is now obviously something that people are very critical of. As a matter of fact, they're so critical of it, they constantly use it in inappropriate historical contexts in contemporary foreign policy. Now,
What's strange to me, however, is that the greatest thing that Stalin did, probably his greatest W of all time, like straight up, was defeating the Nazis.
I gotta think of that.
That's kind of the whole story about World War II. Like, what do you think happened there? You know what I mean? He just like the Nazis considered the Soviets and socialism to be the most significant enemy. Okay, the most significant enemy. The first people they placed in concentration camps were socialists. Okay, were trade unionists and socialists. They considered socialism to be a Jewish invention. Okay, so while you hear that from the Nazis and you hear that from the Soviets, you try to like laser in on this one historical agreement that the West also literally did, and you just, I guess, forget all the things that happened after this. Like, what are we talking about? Bro, who the hell said W Stalin? I don't know. People who were freed from concentration camps all the way in Eastern Europe. Maybe those people said W Stalin. A lot of people used to say W Stalin. It's what Stalin did after that wasn't so great, okay? In terms of its own, in terms of a lot of the mismanagement and you know, the affairs of the USSR. It's like, it is his greatest W. What are we talking about? What is the second event of this first month? It is, of course, the...
Whoa, it just hit me. Lenin, Stalin is Hugo Chavez, Nicolas Maduro. Sitting by that.
The assertion of the power of Russia. Russia has pursued a cold policy of self-interest. We could have wished that the Russian armies should be standing on their present line as the friends and allies of Poland, instead of as invaders. But that the Russian army should stand on this line was clearly necessary for the safety of Russia against the Nazi menace. At any rate, the line is there, and an Eastern Front has been created which Nazi Germany does not dare assail. When Herr von Ribbentrop, German foreign minister, was summoned to Moscow last week, it was to learn the fact and to accept the fact that the Nazi designs upon the Baltic states and upon the Ukraine must come to a dead stop. That's what Churchill said. Anyway, I love Ryan, but why is Stalin relevant right now? Well, for us, the reason why Stalin is relevant is because we're quite literally talking about the a revisionist history from World War II that liberals like to that they love to fucking point to. Stalin 30+ million people, G. I know. No, he actually, that's not true. He 100+ million people. And also, no, he a 200+ million people, actually. Never mind. I just decided he 300+ million people. He's so much worse than the Nazis. Notice how there is also, at least in Europe, there used to be a term called the double genocide theory. The double genocide theory dictated, brought about by liberal thinkers, that it was actually, well, it wasn't brought about by liberal thinkers, it was actually brought about by fascists in the aftermath of World War II to make the claim that Stalin was actually just as bad, if not worse, than Adolf Hitler. Okay? You understand that, right? So whenever you do the, oh, well, Stalin 100 million people, ain't nobody saying nothing about that. You're actually doing the bidding of fascists.
And they weren't saying that shit during World War II. They were like, yo, Stalin, keep it up, homie. Beat those Nazis' asses. Check it out. Look it up.
The reason why you're doing the bidding of fascists, not realizing that you're doing the bidding of fascists, unless you're literally a fascist yourself, is that if you look at the numbers on the board and you look at all the people that Hitler killed in concentration camps, that's like what, 12 million, maybe 15 million. Okay. Stalin killed 100 million people. That means Stalin is much worse than Hitler, right? Maybe Hitler was just a little guy. Maybe he was misunderstood. That's the way fascists propagandized initially. Now they don't even have to do that because liberals have done the propaganda for them. Anyway, let's move away from Stalin.
Democracies. In case you're unfamiliar with the difference, I'll fill you in real quick. Liberalism is seen as the ideology born of the Age of Enlightenment, which was a period between the 17th and 18th century where thinkers and philosophers started to heavily emphasize.
If you understand that Churchill was on the good side of World War II, despite the numerous famines that he contributed to deliberately by design in the colonies, okay, then you should also be able to understand that it is totally appropriate and perfectly valid to say that that was a Stalin W. World War II was a major Stalin W, perhaps the most significant, most consequential Stalin W of all time. It is not an accident that, yes, people like Mandela and many other people whose perspective has been whitewashed have time and time again reiterated every party member must raise his revolutionary qualities in every respect to the same level as those Marx, Engels, Lenin, and Stalin. You're crazy as or think Stalin W? Yes, dude, I think that liberating the camps and defeating the Nazis was a W. It doesn't matter if it was Stalin who was doing it. It doesn't matter if it was Churchill doing it. And it doesn't matter if it was the Americans doing it. It's a W nonetheless. What kind of fucking ridiculous attitude do we have here? No, it's a good thing, okay?
Rationalism and empiricism in contrast to superstition and dogmatism. From there, we saw an emphasis on personal liberties, separation of church and state, progress, tolerance, and democratic governance. Things that I think are great, by the way. This served as a turning point in history where the age of the monarch, the feudal lord, and the serf was to be left behind, and the age of the free man was to come. A lot of the ideas that came out of this Enlightenment period served to drastically improve the quality of life going forward. Since such an emphasis was placed on freedom and individual liberties, as tied to this movement was capitalism. At the time, capitalism was seen as a way to maximize personal liberties, a way for anyone to work their way to a free...
Like, I would go so far as to have endlessly more charity to our founding fathers here in the United States of America than I do to Stalin. In terms of the American Revolutionary War. Okay.
Stalin didn't own slaves. FYI. Thank you.
Okay. Like, those dudes were literally fucking slavers, man. What are you talking about? And I still give them that W for defeating the English, okay?
Hey, alert, Black Ops.
Like, that's crazy. That's crazy that, like, that is not only permissible thought, but, like, the fact that you even bring up the founding fathers being slavers is like a big fuck you to American history. But God forbid you say Stalin W for killing fucking Nazis. Like, that's crazy. That's insane, dude.
And happy life, and an improvement to feudalism and all the unspeakable economic arrangements that preceded it. During this period, capitalism was a very progressive system, but the people of the 18th century had no way of knowing how dangerous this economic model would be in its accelerated form. They couldn't properly gauge the ecological devastation or immense capital concentration that was to come in the next couple of centuries. There were some Enlightenment thinkers like Jean-Jacques Rousseau who had a hunch that this shit could go wrong, and he wrote about it in his work, A Discourse on Inequality, where he took aim at things like property and wealth disparities and argued that inequality was likely to lead to despotism. But for the most part, the ideas that emerged during the Age of Enlightenment served as a massive step in the right direction. Fast forward to the modern day, and we see that Rousseau's predictions were spot on. But this doesn't mean that all the ideas that came from the Enlightenment were bad or destined to age poorly. As someone critical of capitalism, I believe that by implementing a new and more equitable economic model, we can truly live up to the values and ideals of freedom thought of during the Enlightenment. I see libertarian socialism as the logical extension of Enlightenment principles, but I digress. So, when I use the term liberal in this video, I will be referring to people or states that claim to be proponents of the ideas that emerged during the Enlightenment. The US and other Western countries claim to be liberal democracies, regardless if the party in power calls themselves liberal or conservative. This video is not going to be me attacking liberalism as much as it will be a critique on those who claim to uphold the ideas of freedom and democracy insincerely, just to use them as a cudgel to bully others who may want to organize their societies differently. There's a long history of nominal liberals acting illiberally, siding with authoritarians and discard...
No, you don't understand. That was good, actually. That was good because the alternative was far worse. The alternative was a democratically organized socialist society. So, of course, we had to put a fucking fascist despot in charge and rewrite the Constitution. Like, what? Excuse me. That right there is neoliberalism through and through. As long as market interference is done at the behest of private enterprise, it does not matter if it is a monarch, a God-ordained king, or a authoritarian fascist that is in control of the country. Because as long as free enterprise flows and as long as the market interferences are done at the behest of private enterprise, it's A-okay, baby.
Guarding the values that make up what they claim to believe in, just to destroy countries and people who hold ideas different from them. So with that out of the way, let's talk about the phrase...
Who's that? His name is Pinochet.
kill and a fascist bleeds. This is a common catchword in certain political circles, and you might have seen it on the internet. People who
Killer.
Hey, oops. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
All right. Yes.
What's going on?
Sorry, I walked away for a second.
Hey, psh, you
Not
kidding?
too much.
Shoot. Stay.
I was kind of busy actually. Let's see. I went to the gym and I had to go out to my dad's. I found a couple places to take craft supply stuff, so I figure I'd go out there and pick up a couple boxes, and then tomorrow when I'm in Elmhurst, I'll drop them off in Addison at this craft place that's looking for stuff.
All right on.
I can give it finally away to some people who want it.
Sure.
And then he's selling my mom's car to CarMax, so then I had to go with him and sell the car over there because they gave him an offer of $900, which was actually okay because the car is like 100-some thousand miles on it. It's 20 years old.
Well, I'm
So-
sure your mom was probably pretty nice to it. Probably still in good shape, right?
Yeah, actually, you know what? It was actually my dad's car. I should have said that it was not my mom's car. It was my dad's
Your dad
car.
was probably
but,
pretty nice to it.
she bought like a newer car a couple of years.
Oh, did I lose you?
No,
okay,
can you
yeah,
still hear me?
I got you.
Okay. Yeah, anyway, that was took about an hour. I thought it was going to be quicker because he already got the quote. I thought they were just going to look at the car and go, "Okay, looks good. Here's the check." It was a little bit more involved.
Yeah.
But whatever. No big deal. Got it done, and so that was that. How was your day? Did you work today?
yeah.
Or?
So
Yeah.
there was
Yeah.
a little bit. I mean, I just had a little catching up to do. Just because the last couple, taking the last couple days, the holiday,
Right.
and
Wednesday.
then the whole day off.
It's sub freeze.
Yeah,
sure.
The hell, death, cold. The worst.
Yeah, Martin Luther King Day, that day after always sucked. Especially, I don't know about probably lending and borrowing, but yeah, I always remember borrowing being like, God damn it, everyone had a 3-day weekend after Christmas and all the grad students went fucking nuts.
Yeah, I mean, this is the beginning. The semester just began, so it's everyone's going on, which is fine. I like when it's busy.
Yeah.
You know, but Chris, he's sick, so tomorrow, gonna have to take a look at borrowing. Well, he was there today, but he was sounding bad, so he was like, I'm probably gonna call off tomorrow. Sounds good. But he
Yeah.
So hopefully, but I don't know. She'll probably keep up with it. But whatever.
A lot of shit's going around. Rachel says like a lot of the kids at the school are out.
Oh, sick?
Tons of kids. Yeah, it's either like the stomach flu or just colds. Or
Chris said he went to a party. Got sick.
Ugh.
Over the
yeah
break.
Everyone was making out with each other.
Yeah, great. Oh, I didn't put that together, but well, you know, I'm sure it's a possibility.
What kind of party was this?
What?
Everyone wearing clothes.
Oh my god.
That reminds me of something funny Rachel's uncle said one time. We were at the hospital and like what the heck? She said something about, oh man, I'm gonna blow it. What the fuck was it? I don't know. She made some kind of suggestive comment and or you know, I don't know if Claude said, "Oh, you want me to take off my underwear or something like that?" And she said, "No, it's not that kind of party." And he's like, "It can be."
Oh God.
I know. He was joking.
I
laughed.
know.
You know?
I mean, for sure. But
it was so.
You can't joke like that
Gotta
anymore.
be careful.
At least it wasn't in a professional situation.
No. Yeah. Well, I mean, I've found that a lot of nurses are very funny people. Like
Sure.
they're so quick and they have to be like, you know, it's almost like doing crowd control, you know what I mean? They either are dealing with heckler assholes or people like making passes at them or whatever, you know, all kinds of shit. That would be a tough job.
I could not handle it at all. No way.
I couldn't handle the gross stuff. I couldn't wipe someone's butt or pick up puke or change somebody's diaper or whatever. I couldn't do that stuff.
I could barely talk to people. I had to like clean their assholes. I would That's kind of where I'm at.
Yeah, especially someone who's being mean to you. Can you imagine if they were mean to you and you had
Yeah,
to
I
do
mean,
that?
I would take myself, but I would take their assholes with me. Dirty fucking mean assholes. Like, fuck you, old man. Clean your own ass, you fucking piece of shit. You get mad at me for it, you fucking miserable.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Definitely takes a certain kind of something.
I don't know what it takes.
Yeah.
I think it's a masochist personally, but whatever. That's literally just my perspective. We haven't talked since the
you ready to
inauguration.
Al-Mazrah?
Yeah, let's go. But we haven't talked about Musk throwing the CCAL.
Oh yeah.
That was the CCAL, bro. Whatever the news,
yeah, I
whatever
know.
the news is saying, like, fuck that. No, dude.
No.
Like I've seen comparisons.
No.
He did it twice.
Dude, I know. He did it. I saw Daily Show.
Oh, Daily Show talked
yeah,
about
he turned
it.
around and did it.
Oh,
yeah.
dude, I gotta see.
Jon
I haven't
Stewart
seen
on
that yet.
Monday.
He talked about
Yeah.
Elon Musk throwing up the salute.
Oh yeah.
Okay, wow.
Mhm.
Okay, I'll have to check that out. I have not seen that, so thank you. But no, dude, like, holy shit, this is bad. Being
Yeah.
like, he is normalizing Nazism.
Man.
Like, I mean, I was watching something, but they brought up something pretty like hilarious. Like, you know what? All the Republicans are gonna be like, no, watch, we're gonna all start doing it just to prove it's not racist. We're Nazis. It's like, oh great. The whole crowd doing it. Cool. Seen that before. I mean, dude, it's just impossible to not make the connection. I mean, this is like, they're like, there's. I mean, even like the right wingers on the internet are kind of like, oh yeah, that was a CCAL, and we loved it.
Yeah, they're feeding this disgusting racist beast like just red meat, just right into their.
He's doing
shoveling.
Elon Musk in particular.
It at them.
I mean, both him and Trump. I think that's why they're working well together, because they're both like.
Explore, secure intel,
They're both straight
and
up
loot to gain
fascists.
access to new missions.
Both of them.
Enemy threat is high, so expect
Elon Musk is
contact.
like a bigger weirdo fascist, and Trump's like a more like, I want to smash my enemies.
All right, hold on.
Oh, sorry.
Don't run
Sorry.
yet. Hang on. Let's find out where we should go.
We're near. Okay, so what we got? Okay, we got the weapon case on the train.
Yeah, that's.
We're near the.
I don't need to bother with that. The embassy should be around here somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find it. Oh, the post office is there. Okay. Embassy. Embassy is usually, I think, the best bet. It's not too far. It's right there. So let's head that way. However you want to go.
Let's see. Is there, we got any vehicles next? Let's cross this bridge. There's a boat over here.
Ultra One, enemy threat is moderate near your location.
This boat and
That'll. All right.
one guy. Let's get in the boat. Oh, just make sure this will lead us to.
All right.
So okay, actually, all right.
Yeah. Oh, I can navigate this
All
way.
right, cool. Yeah, awesome.
I'll try that. Well, just I guess
You know, just
you can't go wrong.
Yeah, just follow
the water,
it. Just
basically.
follow it until we get to the spot we need to get out there.
Yeah. There will be a point where I'll be able to tell you want to hug to the right as opposed to the left.
Okay, should I do that pretty much? Can I get away with just doing that?
Yeah, just
Hug to the
I
right?
think so. Just hug to the right. Hug to the right.
Not that hard.
Nope, not that hard. Sorry. Close though. Close. Yeah, go to the right. Go to the right. Go under this.
Under?
Over here.
Take it if you want.
Yep. There you go. That was the one I was looking for.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Good. Now just straight up. No. This is kind of cool. I've never seen this.
Yeah, this is kind
Oh,
of.
Mazra,
This
the
is the
canal.
nicest part of El Mazra by far.
All right, I think we're here. Stop. Somewhere around here.
Excellent.
All right. So rooftop is the game plan. Oh, actually, to get on the roof, we could get up on that tall building next door and then parachute over to it.
Let's do it. Is there?
Or we're gonna probably, well, we're probably gonna set off alarms no matter what. But
Well, we want to,
that
right?
might be the better play, though.
Well, I mean, it was set off alarms on this building.
We don't want to fight people on the ground. We want to fight them up top and stuff like that. So, oh, here's the ladder. Oh, there's guys.
Oh shit! Oh there's a rope right
There, where?
here.
Good.
Where's? What are we taking shots from? Oh, I see him. You know, this dude.
All right, I'm going up.
Shit. Second weapon. Oh, I'm getting hit hard. God damn it.
Come up.
Coming up.
Come up. Come up. How you doing?
As I like, this is a very long rope, and I'm not about it.
Yeah. Let's see if there's anything up here before we
Good call.
head to the.
Wait, how are you on plates?
zone.
I've got like one extra.
I got 3.
There ain't shit up here.
Ultra One, be advised, an operator in your
Here, let me-
area needs medical.
Nice. Here, I'm gonna drop a plate.
Activity is
okay,
increasing
good.
near your location. Stay alert.
All right.
So we're both
All
on
right,
2.
let's just go. Let's just fucking. I'm trying to remember. Okay, parachute. Yeah.
Go right to the top,
rooftop.
right by the H.
I'll try to remember once we're up there what to do.
Okay.
But
Yeah, no
okay,
worries.
let's go.
Oh shit! Taking shots already. Top of you. So we want to try to draw them out, right? Oh wait, do you know the spot?
I'm trying to. I should have prepared for this.
That's
Hold on
okay.
a second. Let me look at my notes real quick. Embassy. Parachute from tall building. Oh, we were supposed to parachute onto a black awning ledge.
Like awning ledge.
Not the rooftop. Yeah.
Where's that?
Yeah. It's some on one side of the building. It's probably the side that faced. It probably faces the tall building we just jumped from, though. To be honest. Let's see if we can see it. Oh, I think I can see it there. There. But getting to it.
You want to try? Oh, I'm already falling. I'm falling.
It.
This is the ground, bruh.
Oh fuck.
Well, I think it's the ground. We went pretty far up.
Oh, here.
Wait, no, wait.
Here-
That was,
it's
sorry.
probably I think it.
Like awning. I'm like awning.
It's not that one. I don't think. Shit.
Still looking for a rope, so I get back up. Hey. Oh shit, you got guys? Oh, there's enemies. Enemies. In front of you.
Yeah.
Oh, it's players!
Too many of those will put a bounty contract.
Oh.
You are taking effective fire.
Okay,
Don't worry, I got you.
let's guys.
Ultra One, an operator is requesting medical near your location. Ultra One, you've got hostile reinforcements
Okay,
incoming.
activate this.
Sean, I have
Go.
the voice on. They want to be revived, but I don't know. Fuck it.
Yeah, turn your voice off. Why is it on?
How do I do it?
Yeah, with your settings. I don't trust
Got
those
it.
assholes. There's no rope. Alright, what do you think? Are you in your settings right now?
I'm going to be
Ultra One, an operator is near your location and
turn voice chat off.
Yeah, it says party only.
Ultra One, activity.
Enemies are armored.
All right.
I'm down. They're all over us.
Marking enemy infantry.
Ultra One, a squad mate is down. You are taking Ultra One. An operator in your area needs medical.
Good game.
Horrible.
That was the worst DMZ ever. So why do we
Mostly my
why
fault.
are we playing this?
So dumb.
No, I mean, teaming up just means we're gonna be in this thing longer. All right. Do I?
Shot. I'm sorry. I should have done this before we even jumped
No,
into
that's
this
okay.
stupid match. Hold on.
I've not been.
I want to get a look at what this is supposed to look like. Yeah, I went in DMZ just kind of to loot and scope out and stuff, and yeah, I turned on the voice chat to see what people were talking about and stuff, because there's a lot of snipers, I think, who just fucking hang out near where the bosses are and they just try to kill you.
I mean, yeah, we faced that before.
All right, embassy. Ledge below. Oh god, that's a horrible picture. Ugh. Well, I have a real shitty close-up picture, and it's not of the ledge from the outside. It's just like looking through the window of where you would. Pretty much not helpful. It says parachute from the tallest building onto the black awning ledge, break the glass, shoot the door inside, and once pyro appears, step back and shoot. Text won't go through the grate.
You want to try again?
Yeah, fuck it. All right, this time voice chat is off. I will not be distracted by kids talking and. Oh yeah. One second.
Yeah,
Oh
no.
shit. I shut off my computer.
Shit.
Oh, all right.
Hey, what's up? Okay.
Okay, I'm ready.
Let's do it. I'm gonna pull up that Jon Stewart. Because, god damn it. Shit is so fucked up.
Yeah, he jokes about, you know, like he's gonna try to say like he was throwing his heart out to the crowd, but like basically no one in history has ever thrown their heart out
No,
like that.
I mean, there's so many videos online of like comparisons to like not like actual Nazis, like on like that are like not groups that exist today that like do that salute in the exact same way, exact timing. It's like it was just like it's inexcusably like a Nazi salute, even if it was like he did it accidentally. People should be fucking pissed off because it was like. I mean, it's kind of like if it wasn't a Nazi salute, then what the fuck was it?
Yeah.
Like you can say my heart goes out to you, putting
accidental.
your hand over your heart without killing Hitler.
Yeah.
We're in trouble, bro. Or at least I'm in trouble.
I don't know.
I just hope none of these fucking assholes and know what I've been up to last 20, 25 years. But I'm definitely keeping quiet at the moment. Scary, bro. Especially, I mean, they're specifically talking about targeting Chicago. Like,
Welcome to Al Mazrah.
great, you fascist
Exploring,
fucks.
looting, and securing
I don't wanna
intel
fight.
will open access to missions and targets. Expect resistance from local forces and watch for other operators in the AO.
Yeah, I mean, apart from just the disgusting, you know, non-humanity of uprooting people from their homes and destroying families and da-da-da. Okay, let's see. Is he there? Yep, he's at the embassy right now. The weapons case is on it. If there's a vehicle. There is a shop here if you want to stop real quick. I got $2,000. I can get us some plates. Oh. A little farther than I thought. Maybe, should we loot?
One to the roof.
Looting.
Just ever anything. We're good. I found some.
You ever see a?
I'm sorry.
If you ever see like a blue and white building, it's usually I think it's a hospital that usually has a lot of good stuff like stims and self-revives and stuff like that. So always look out for a blue and white building. I didn't see anything on the ground floor. I'm gonna head to the shop.
You don't need a laptop, do you?
No, I don't think so. I can't remember.
Ultra One,
But,
an operator is near your
have to look.
location and requesting
Some
medical.
purified
Doesn't
water.
seem like.
Sorry, I'll shut it.
Not that I'm. If you find any liquor, I'll take the
Oh, you want
liquor.
liquor. Oh man, Nate, bro.
No, I'm joking.
I got you.
Here, there we go.
Ooh.
Here, plates. Fuck, I'll just buy all the plates I can buy.
I'm going
There we
sorry.
go. Ooh, 2-plate armor vest.
Here you go.
Nice.
Oh wait. Slide that on. I've got 2 right now.
No, I got 18 plates, so
Oh,
I'm gonna
whoa.
give you the one.
Yeah, I'll take a few.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
this is kind of
suiting up. Yeah.
Yo. Wow,
Get loaded up.
Wow. It's
Christmas.
raining plates.
Christmas time in DMZ. It's Christmas time in DMZ. All right, let's head to the.
got a gas mask here. I think I'm just gonna take one for old time's sake.
Yeah, you never know. You might need it.
We might have to go after the chemist again. Everything's locked, bro. I found a loot cache, supply crate, locked. Okay.
Get a truck
A
here!
hard drive. Got that truck?
Yeah, I was thinking maybe. Could end badly though, because we got missile attack last time.
Yeah. You have a burger time. If you're hungry.
Does this thing got any armor on it?
What?
Who's
What was that?
that shit?
What was that?
I have no idea.
Is that a car alarm?
Somebody in the truck?
Are we gonna die?
Right, you ready to go?
Yeah, let's go. Oh, I like that you got the. Alright, let me see if I can direct you. Can you get to this road and take a bus to right?
I think I'm gonna have to.
Alright,
Oops,
you got it.
there's guys right there.
Just go as fast as you
I'm
can.
getting stitched up!
Alright.
Moving here.
Oh fuck, this isn't the way to go, I bet.
Okay, just go on. Keep on the road. Keep on the road.
Ultra One.
I'll try to get back.
Moderate in the AO.
Ooh.
Beautiful. And you're gonna take the soft right coming out. So I'm looking at the map so I can see. Keep going forward.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, so the
This
road
thing
is
does not
going
move
to
fast.
end. It's up. So just, I say let's pull up. Go to the mark. And sorry, wait. Let me look at the road. Go.
Back up? You want me
No,
to
no,
go
no,
lower?
no, no. Go up to. Keep going to the.
I think I'm.
We got. We
Yeah,
might have to off
already.
road. Yeah, like you
Yeah,
guys are.
yeah.
Okay, that's
Ultra,
fine.
we're
Just keep
tracking a
heading
heavily
towards
armored
the.
target with a weapons case, marking their location on your attack map.
Uh-oh.
As you intercept, but it's your call.
Oh, okay, sweet. We're gonna want to take left, right.
Moving here.
Okay, there's a building. I'm sorry.
We're real close.
Yeah, oh
aren't we?
yeah. You want to get out?
Hey, should we just get
Sure.
out? There's a guy right outside.
Oh
but-
my god.
Incoming.
Uh-oh. Enemy truck coming. I'm pushing the vehicle so I can pick it out right away. Pyro is giving him.
Factual. Intel shows the warlord Al-Nar, codename Pyro.
Head towards the building. Get out of
Oh
here.
shit, I'm taking shots from
Bounty on his
everywhere.
head if you want.
Shit, I'm surrounded. Killing the guys in front of me, but guys close to the guys behind me. Shit.
I'm coming back
Cover.
towards you.
Alright, cool. I'm getting there's guys behind you, Got through my one of their asses. Stuck one.
Oh shit, that's you. Shit.
And we're good. Let's keep pushing towards.
Fuck.
Ultra
go
One,
over
we're
this
seeing
bridge?
increased activity in
Barbed
the area.
wire.
Stay sharp.
So it's fine.
Okay. And this is which one? Oop, guy right here.
Same side! Contact!
You guys already have?
Goes down.
Okay.
Shit.
Oh, you're just here.
Oh shit. Right. Oh, I went down. I played up. Shit. Is power gonna come out, or do we have to go up to the building up top?
This is the embassy, so we have to find this ledge and a window.
All right.
Black ledge. That's all I. Yeah, because we're back at the same place. Is that it? Could we see through here? And it's a very tiny ledge. I don't think that's it. Could it be? Oh, could it be this one? Here, wait. Can we get on the van and jump up? Oh no, no go.
Oh yeah, that sucks. But that's the ledge.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Fine.
To be honest with you. Because I'm pretty sure the strategy was to jump from the tallest building onto the ledge, so... Well, Pyro is in that building. He is. Yeah, in this building on the left. There'd be a way up.
Yeah, look for a way up. I mean, there's this ladder here, but I don't know if it's
Okay. Should we... Huh.
I'm just gonna knock. Oh! Is that Pyro throwing? Someone.
He's upstairs. I
someone
think
try to kill me.
everything I've
They'll open it. Open the door, you pussies.
a window. No. Sean, I think this is it right here. This right here.
Ledge.
This.
Is
Yeah,
there a
because
window on
there's
top?
like a gated
I see
window.
what you're talking about. All right, let's go to that
So
building.
we. All
Up on
right.
edge.
That's gonna be tricky, but
It's fine.
we can
We got that rope on this side.
play it up.
Yeah, I know there's a rope over here. You see that that thing on top of the building
Moving.
there?
Yeah.
That's always a rope.
Yep. Yep.
Then we'll just move to the side of the building. Easy P. Come on, everybody. All right. Go over here. We should be able to get it.
Ultra One, you've got hostile reinforcements incoming.
Shut up. Okay. So this ledge is right over here.
Moving here.
No, I think it's on.
Oh wait. Oh, this one
I
over
thought
here.
it was on the outside of the building.
Oh, yeah, right over
yeah,
here.
It's
Moving
to the
here.
right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You go first, and I'll
All right.
Go ahead.
Yeah, circle around. You can do it. It's not hard. There we go. Yep, he's in here.
I'm with you.
There's guys right here. Outside. Yeah, let's. Anybody?
Oh,
who's
I
outside.
see someone.
So
Someone with armor just went down.
Lure him out.
Come on out, Pyro, you bitch.
Cover the board.
Oh, we're getting pyroed.
Ultra One, activity has increased in the area. Keep your eyes open.
Yeah, true. You might have to lure him out. Oh no! Come on, helicopter. Whoa, look at this. A helicopter's coming right here.
Let them come. Keep your eyes on that, and I'll see if I can keep luring out Pyro. I'm killing a couple guys here.
I'm hit.
Are you doing okay?
So far, I got a. Yeah, actually. I got him.
Pyro.
Come on, Pyro. You have weapons, ammo, just in case, because I didn't bring.
Oh, ammo case?
his
Yes,
shield.
yes, I do. Do you need ammo now?
Yeah.
I need a.
Not
okay,
yet.
okay.
I'm just saying. Ooh. Yeah.
Nice.
Come on, Pyro.
Right here. This is. Pyro, hello.
So remember, no Semtex will go through here.
No Semtex will go through here. Just going to shoot him to death.
So don't throw any Semtex. Yep, you just got to shoot him to death through this
No
one.
worries, I've got no lethals or no.
This is like the,
Oh, I hit
we're
something.
right here.
Hit someone. Oh my god. I'm hitting Pyro.
Still in there?
Oh shit, oh shit.
Whoa, who's behind us?
Looks like armored enemy.
Up right here.
I'm gonna have to drop alright, I'm dropping in.
Dropping ammo here.
Come on, Pyro. Let's knock in, we'll do it. Oh, okay, wait, what is this? Oh wait. Oh yeah, that's right. We're armored up.
I dropped when I got.
Alright, back
when I
away
got,
from the window. I'm Semtexing.
Semtex out.
I hate how like it looks like it becomes clear when you back up and then you get closer and it's like a gate grate.
Yeah. I was hoping this was gonna draw attention.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. For some reason, he has to be lured sometimes. I don't know why. Still in there, dude.
Pyro, you suck. Oh, here. Someone.
Wish there was an easier way up here.
Reinforcements incoming.
We'd be inside if we. But we'd also be fighting all these assholes face to face.
Yeah, right. That's doesn't seem to be the strat that.
Huh?
Yeah, all the ones I was seeing are like, do it without the key. But this does happen where he needs to be lured out.
Oh, you don't have time. At 10 minutes.
9 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, we're pretty close to Nextville.
Extract point.
We
Mark.
tried.
Good.
A few minutes.
Back up a minute and just hang out on the ledge. Just see. So I've seen guys that kind of like they say to lure them. You back up a little bit. Come on, dude. You're up here. We're down here. Come on.
Semi.
Ultra One, activity is increasing near your location. Stay alert.
I hope it's Arrow. Okay. I hear him yelling. That's definitely Pyro yelling. I'm down here, you
it is.
weirdo.
Well, the only other option I would say is to go back to the tall building and then come back again and see if that lures him because, oh, who's there? Somebody's here. There's somebody in there.
Shit. God damn it. All right. I'm going back to the building.
It's not him.
But keep killing them.
You're going back to the building?
Yeah, I'm doing it. If you stay, if you want, or you can come with me.
Okay.
But I jumped off.
Okay.
I'll be back.
All right. I'll follow you. I'll follow you. Not that far. Good practice. All right. Just the rope.
Whee!
All right. How you doing on plates?
I'm good. Still got like 5. Okay.
Come on, Pyro. We got all day, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Thermite!
Just throw a thermite on the roof. Listen to me.
Where the fuck are? Come on. A nice hole here, and you see the hole?
Where?
Right here, where I got my gun pointed. Can you see that? It's a nice sized hole.
But
Here, you walk up to it.
oh yeah.
There,
Oh
there's a
shit! Is
guy
that
in
him?
there. No, probably not it. Yeah.
Oh, bring your friends.
Load up on guns. Bring your friends.
Ultra One, you've got hostile
Oh, is
reinforcements.
that some on the roof? Might just been a bird. Got chopper coming. Well, let's bring Arrow around.
There's a guy in there. You see
I
him?
hear something.
He's behind the door. He's behind the
What,
door.
where?
Oh, I thought I saw him. Maybe it was just like an illusion from moving in the grate. But I saw a guy come out. Come on, dude. We made this journey twice now.
It's all good. We made way more than 2 journeys to take out Chemist.
Uh-oh. Somebody firing at us?
I didn't take any shots.
Okay, maybe it's just I heard your
Alright,
gun
we
number.
are at 5 minutes. Should we head to the low? Should we wait longer, or should we get to the out here?
Yeah.
Your call.
I guess we should probably get out of here. That sucks though.
It's okay. We'll try again.
He's not coming. Oh, there's a guy.
Shit! I just always when I jump off.
Okay, don't. Oh, you jumped off. Well, come back.
I gotta go back up the building.
Yeah, I know. Go ahead.
All right.
Whatever.
Stay up there.
We kill Pyro. Do we have to exfil, or I think we get credit for killing him?
We should get credit for killing him.
Yeah, that's all we need. Yeah.
So you're ready to just die in the gas. I feel you.
Oh, my shield thing. I guess it has a time limit. It's all apart.
Ultra One, actual. High winds are increasing in the AO. Move to an extract
Oh shit!
point before radiation spreads.
Oh, we just made it.
Try it. 9 inch. I still hear him. I'm just gonna keep shooting, use all my ammo until
Well, if you want to exfil, we could. It's only 300 feet away. And try again.
Sure.
You know what to do.
It's up to you, but I'm not
You
gonna
know
jump
where to
off
go.
until you jump off because I'm not gonna go back up there again.
Asshole. All right, let's go.
All right.
I'm ready.
Okay, you jump.
Excellent. Shit. And we didn't have any players harassing us. That was kind of nice. And,
You better knock on some wood, man. We're about to get shot up.
Yep.
Oh, speaking of which. This guy just shot a bunch of money.
Ultra One, you've got hostile
Thank you.
reinforcements incoming.
Yeah, we gotta push this shit.
Put a get your plate up, guys. Right in front.
Shit. Alright, let's kill all these assholes. We got thermite. anything, but oh, blood bro. Look at that. That's what you would. That's your murder machines. I think that's proof positive. Ooh, strong
Maybe. Okay.
I'll store this.
All right. You ready?
Wait, wait. Key, Elbogger underground key. I'm behind you. Didn't get much ammo.
Oh, it's on the road. Shit. Okay, we got to get up on the road.
Oh, okay.
Here, there's this truck over here.
Okay,
I see it. Uh-oh. Do I hear car? Car coming.
Yeah.
Yep, cars nearby.
Inbound at this time.
What's that?
What happens there?
I don't know if that's player or
Ultra
not.
One, this is Dino 4, inbound for extraction. Radiation's coming in hot.
But they
Be
left
ready to move.
they left the vehicle. I got eyes on this area, seeing if they're gonna push us or not.
Ultra One, we have visual on the LZ. Keep it clear.
They got out of the car?
They did, but I don't have eyes. Oh wait, movement.
Enemy infantry.
They're pretty
here.
far. Saw one right over there.
Ultra
Alright,
One,
maybe we
actual.
just get the hell
Winds
out
are
of here.
pushing radiation through the area.
You can watch
Advise
this
moving to
area over
extraction when
here.
able.
Moving.
Still over there. Oh, there's his
Enemy
friend.
pulling at the extraction point. Advise you
Alright,
here
go.
fast.
Moving.
Yeah, right behind you.
I got the front.
I got the back.
This is Dino
Watch
4.
out for the front
Hold
though.
for
You got
secure.
enemies
We're
facing you.
exiting the
Don't
AO.
snipe
Alright.
you.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Look at that. Boom.
Beautiful.
Got some money. Got a 2-plate vest.
Not bad.
We know how to find pyro.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, we'll that'll be the strat. Especially if we know he's there.
Yeah. Gotta lure him out and get lucky, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. You gotta call it, or you want to try another one?
Do you have any? Did you already do multiplayer?
No, but I could do that later.
Actually, yeah. I better. I'm sorry.
Better hit it. No, that's fine. I think that was a good match.
Yeah,
And,
good
so.
I'm gonna watch the Jon Stewart thing and then go to sleeps.
Cool.
Good. Thank you. Good games. Good games.
Good games.
If you got anything going on tomorrow?
No, not really.
Yep.
Heading out to Elmhurst to take out the trash. That's about it.
All right.
But yeah, no. Thursday night is wine night. But if 7:30 works for you, or I
Always.
could try to go on a little earlier if you want.
7:30 is
7:30
perfect,
good.
but whenever.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
Have a good evening. Talk to you soon.
All right. You too.
Later.
Catch you later.
Welcome to the Daily Show. My name is hold on. My name is Jon Stewart. I'm your host on this most historic vibe shift of a day. Donald J. Trump, the 45th president of the United States, a man whose licentious and felonious behavior has been well cataloged and documented, returned to the Capitol Rotunda just 4 short years after inspiring in that very place a day of riotous shit-free. Return to the exact same room. Now, generally, if this were a Dateline documentary, he would return to that room to express a form of repentance and maturity and acknowledgement of the pain that had been wrought on that terrible day. But in this show that we're filming now, it's to be sworn in as the 47th president of the United States. And as with most returning to the scene of the crime, it began with tea with the people you tried to steal it from.
A short time ago, President Joe Biden greeted Mr. and Mrs. Trump at the White House for tea, an inaugural tradition.
It's always important to keep up the tea tradition when you hand over the keys to, I'm sorry, what did you call them? Hitler? But gotta be a good host. Hey, the Wi-Fi password is White House, but I changed the I to a 1. I hope that's not weird. I'm not saying Biden should have done his own insurrection, but there's got to be a happy medium between storming the Capitol and, would you like a crumpet? But everyone showed up. Yes, it's the Supreme Court taxiing in. Oh, please. They're taxiing in like the private jets some of them take to caged pheasant hunts. All very legal. And America's illustrious senators like Amy Klobuchar and Deb Fischer. And, of course, Hakeem Jeffries was there. And Fetterman was, come on. Fetterman. Really? Shorts? It's not even an inaugural decorum thing. It's freezing out there. It's a health concern. Fetterman is literally America's teenage son. It's your grandma's funeral. I told you I don't like long pants. Fine, be cold. Even the president's family attended, most of whom didn't have to be warned not to do that weird thing with their hands. Don't do it with your hands. Can you just be normal for a day? What was he doing? Literally like, look at my dick. What? No? Okay. But not to worry. Also attending were all those people who warned Americans to shun this wannabe fascist dictator called Trump. Look at me, Ma. Oh, let's go see Hitler and get a quick selfie first. Hello, look at us. Oh, a quick one for the gram. Yes, former President Obama was there. George Bush seemed kind of there. Definitely high. Even Mike Pence showed up, I guess, to let the crowd finish the job. Michelle Obama seemed to have the consistent ethical stance of saying, when they go low, I stay the home. I don't care. I'm staying. Of course, Jill Biden was there, making the strategic choice of keeping her purse on, which, as you know, is the international symbol of, I've got to go, kids. But the award for most useful fashion accessory went to the ever-stylish Melania Trump, whose Audrey Hepburn-esque chapeau, or head cloche, as it's called, doubled as an effective... If you don't control your borders... you don't have a head. Meanwhile, many dignitaries went not only hatless, but hairless, with a plethora of stocky, bald billionaires who all seem to go to the same biohack life extension clinic and say, give me the Lex Luthor. Yes, taking the place of seats normally reserved for Democratic or Republican governors sat Zuck, Bezos, Tim Cook, Elon, Tic Tac guy, Google guy. The 6 guys who control maybe 20% of the world's wealth and 100% of your nudes. You don't need to pretend with me. I don't know what he's talking about. Delete, delete, delete. Populism, ladies and gentlemen. Shouldn't this gathering be happening in a volcano's lair near Zurich? Or are we just open source Illuminati now? Where's the conspiracy fun in that? Honestly, there is not a useful app of communication not controlled by at least one of these individuals. And you may not be concerned that they've all ponied up $1 million to be sitting there and are kissing the ass of a president who openly threatens non-ass kissers. But trust me, shit's gonna get weird. Even by that afternoon, shit got weird.
This appearance of Elon Musk at an earlier Trump rally is getting loads of attention because of a one-armed gesture he made.
This one really mattered. And I just want to say thank you for making it happen. Thank you.
Okay. Charitably, I'm going to say that was just an awkward, my heart goes out to you gesture. Many of you might have done it like this. You know, even Taylor Swift has done that, you know, my heart, but she almost never does the goes out to you. Like, just always stays with, but, you know, listen, it's nerve-wracking day. You're not normally a public speaker. It's a one-off gesture. Please try not to use it again. Son of a bitch! You really want to make sure the people in the back see it, I guess. I'm just going to be generous and say maybe that was Elon's attempt at dabbing on the haters? I don't... By the way, do people still dab on haters? Was that a very old man? Okay. Wasn't that a thing at one time? No, I think it's important in these troubled times to continue to dab on the haters. But don't be concerned that these tech titans control Google and TikTok and WhatsApp and Instagram and X and any other way that we communicate in the year of our Lord 2025 because, you know, they're not going to censor us. And it doesn't matter anyway because I know in my heart we don't need any of them because we'll always have you, messenger pigeon. No! No! How dare you, sir? Why, messenger pigeon? Why would you turn on me? I let you live in a cage on my roof surrounded by your own shit. You know, I asked them to make that animation at like 5 o'clock tonight. Literally, with everything else going on in the show, and I was literally like, could you make me a pigeon doing this? And they were just like, sure. Anyway, then it was time for the swearing in on the kind of on the Bible. Yes, it turns out Trump didn't actually put his hand on the Bible. Obviously, because one or the other would burst into flames. Perhaps both. And so, ladies and gentlemen, the torch has been passed from Biden to Trump. Yes, the torch has been passed to the same generation of Americans. Let's hear from the 47th president, fresh off the warm embrace of a tea ceremony with his predecessor.
My recent election is a mandate to completely and totally reverse a horrible betrayal and all of these many betrayals that have taken place.
He's right behind you. Luckily, I don't think he can hear you. the inaugural speech followed the American tradition of a passive-aggressive transfer of power. The incoming president gets to completely shit on the outgoing president in front of that president and hopefully his spouse.
In recent years, our nation has suffered greatly. Record inflation, trying to socially engineer race and gender, disastrous invasion of our country. It's a radical and corrupt establishment, vicious, violent, and unfair weaponization. From this moment on, America's decline is over.
This is a tumultuous time in American history, filled with much uncertainty and trepidation. But it is very difficult for me to not in any way take the bait of the way he said, "Dickline." It really did sound like he said, "Our dick line." Like the line of our dick. So you can see America's dick line? I mean, how are you going to end our dick line?